robust flavors and filling portions are ready in less than 15 minutes. Enjoy taste and quality done quick with recipes like falafel power bowls, seared steak and potatoes with béarnaise sauce, or Southwest pork and bean burritos. Red Man, you absolutely love food. How about this?
I love HelloFresh. And it's also it's 25% cheaper than the takeout and cheaper than grocery store shopping. How many times have you wanted to like make a meal and you buy all these ingredients, you only use half of them, and it's just expensive to make anything. This is great because they send you the exact ingredients, the amounts you need for each meal, always fresh. Like me and my girlfriend, look, we're guilty of ordering takeout all the time, and we always try to go to the grocery store. It's hard to do finding, recipes. This way, they send you personalized recipes. It's fun. You open up the box and go, oh, this week we're going to have this. It's great. And it takes everything out, and you just know exactly how to do it with the easy to follow instructions. I love it. It's fun.
I love it too, and you will as well. Go to HelloFresh.com/Tony22 and use code
Yo,
Tony22
dog, how are
for
you?
22 free.
I'm glad you're here. What's good? Yo, dog. What up? How are you? Old enough. How are you? 38. I go outside. You can see it on my Instagram. Yep. 24/7, 365 for world peace. I don't want war anymore. Thank you. Pardon me? It isn't that difficult? Isn't it difficult? No, I like it. I get to meet new people. I get to learn all kinds of new things, fascinating subjects. And if I'm not a what? Um, I mean, really, I recognize the sacrifice that I make is for the greater good of society. In the future, I think people will study this at an academic level. They'll study at a university level. They'll study my eating habits, my sleeping habits, my bathing habits. They'll study my connectivity. They'll study elements of the human body like my heart rate, my breaths per minute, my temperature. There's a lot in this that we can't currently detect that's very exciting for the future of humanity. I have done my best to um, but I've done my best to focus on this project. So I have not. I've like avoided all family events. I mean, they're far away anyway. But yeah. I mean, maybe in the future, certainly. But as of right now, I've dedicated myself to this. Same with dating. I've put dating on hold, just for the fact that this project's more important to me at this time than any date could ever be. Can I do what? Per- Perhaps this may be the best that I can do right now. Um, sure. 3. More than 3, yeah. So you can watch me. You can watch me whenever you want. Have you ever Have you ever seen the movie The Truman Show? Okay, it stars Jim Carrey. It's from the 1990s. It's a story of a man whose entire life is observed by the world, and he essentially becomes the most famous person on earth. So you should know if you guys ever need anything and I can be of assistance to you, please let me know. I'll do everything that I can to help you. And absolutely. It depends on what you need, but perhaps. Oh, you want me to work? I gotcha. Just one moment, guys. I'm working on my ISP is working on my internet. You okay?
Uncle Lazy, I got some little story this time. Right? Is this something that actually happened?
Yeah, and I actually, and I didn't go to sleep in no cool apartment up the back of my foot. I even took my pants off halfway through it so they could get fingerprint. But I was really hoping they were going to do
Right.
I want to work that
Great
story
question.
with your friends.
It all started when I wanted to record my golf swing, and so I, after work every day, I would go play golf at Tiger Woods' golf course in Orange County here, and I wanted to see what my golf swing looked like on camera at the driving range, and so I began recording my swing, and I would say some things on camera that I thought were pretty funny, and by doing so, I learned that I might want to also upload this to the internet and save it for the future. So I started doing that, but it took me too long to upload everything manually. And I recognized that, you know what, I might just want to live stream it and then I'll have it archived that way should I want to see it in the future. So I would start with a live stream. And eventually I realized if I want to do this, I want to do it better than anybody's ever done it in the history of mankind. I don't want it to just be like I don't want to just be a TikToker. Or I don't want to just be a YouTuber. I want to be the greatest social media influencer in the history of mankind. And so what I ended up doing was purchasing 6 Chromebooks and then put them all over my room. And we've been streaming 24/7 ever since. I'm finished. Thank you. So essentially, it all started with me wanting to record my golf swing, and that eventually evolved into me wanting to record my life. Excellent. Okay, so with that, with that, guys, feel free to do whatever you'd like in here. I am gonna continue watching this podcast, and I'm also gotta get some computers set up. So I'm not being rude. I'm just working on some stuff. Thanks.
That is totally crazy. I love it. Have these allergies affected you?
No, they don't know you're sick. I never even called COVID.
Really? What's your secret?
Drink out of a water hose, don't wear condoms.
Okay, all right. There you go.
Pretty fucking simple.
There you go.
Allergic to latex. And I ain't wearing no fucking sheepskin. Get out of your goddamn mind. That's for animals.
God damn. Won't wear sheepskin condoms, but you're my friend that is most likely to fuck a sheep at one point. Crazy.
God,
Won't put it around your dick that way, but if it's...
I'll put it through. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Hey, Uncle Laser, well, you got tonight's show started. It was good to get a minute out of you on a very recent story from this past weekend. Anything else we should talk about before letting you go?
Had a great time with you.
Yeah, you did. You had a great time. You did great. I was working with Saturday night here, sold out chaos, all dressed up.
So good.
Yeah.
What'd you rate? On a scale of Brandon Schaub to 10, what'd you rate?
For a guy that's been doing it, I'll even five. I will say was I give it 4 Brendan Shaw.
There we go, baby.
There you go. I'll be down on Secret Show Thursday night. Thanks for talking out again. That's Thursday. Make them show their laser and like that, into the bucket we go. This is where we meet complete strangers. Maybe it's a returning person from far across the globe. Maybe it's a first timer. Anything can happen. In an uninterrupted 60 seconds, your first comedian goes by the name of Josh Castro. Here we go. Josh Castro. Here he comes, everybody. Make some noise for him. Josh Castro, everyone.
How y'all doing? I believe we're at a civil war. Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna start here in Texas, and it's gonna start with breakfast tacos. Austin tries to be the capital of the world with breakfast tacos. It's not gonna happen. You put kale inside of a tortilla and call it a taco. It's not a fucking taco. You gentrify food, right? What's next? Conspiracy in restaurants, right? You order a Kennedy burger, it just comes with a top off. Hillary hot dogs with a side of suicide sauce. What if we had the Epstein tacos, right? Where do you find that? Right under the kids' menu? That's it, right? Guys, put tail inside of a tortilla. You can't fucking call it a taco, man. Thank you.
Wow. That is one of those Tex-Mex comedy sets I've ever seen in my entire life. Hey, yo, what's up with the breakfast taco? You can't fucking do that.
Serious here in Texas.
We love it. Absolutely. I've been here a couple of years. I don't think I've ever seen anybody quite as passionate about breakfast tacos as you. But I can see why. You have all the parts.
My New Year's resolution is cauliflower. Yeah.
You think that's what's going to do it? It's the tortilla that's going to
Help me.
I do have a fix to some of your jokes. You're almost on track there. I would say that Hillary Clinton has hanger steak.
Shit.
Yeah. Suicide sauce. With a suicide sauce, you could still keep, but it wasn't really funny. And then the Epstein taco.
What is
I
that?
can't remember. Jet ski?
Maybe there's like a 9/11 burger, and then throughout the meal, there's fries.
There you go. Either way, it's going down.
Well, that sounds harder than 7.
Episode.
Shouldn't the Epstein be the hanger steak?
Yeah, but he didn't really hang himself. Hillary's the hanger. Hillary's the hanger. Epstein was the hunk.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know who knows. There were 2 parts that didn't know.
Okay, Josh Castro. How long have you been doing stand-up comedy?
More or less 9 years.
9 years. Holy fucking shit. What? Okay. Where at? Where have you been doing it 9 years? What fucking taco shop have you been performing?
Every taco, I do a show at Casa Moreno's.
You really do?
Restaurant. Oh, yeah.
It's all making sense now. 9 years of restaurant comedy experience. I bet the crowd goes crazy. They're like, I fucking hate breakfast tacos. Like, we do too. That's why we're here for lunch.
Surprise, how many people in Texas?
Right. You have a lot of other food jokes that
No.
You just wanted to 9 years in the business. You wanted to do your breakfast taco bit here tonight in front of a taco. What are you fucked up on?
Maybe I should have gone on something better. I don't know.
The writing was okay, but it's ironic. The best thing was your delivery.
Thank
Your
you.
serving experience.
Thank you.
Are you?
Gets me. Somebody gets me.
Tell us about your life. What do you do for work?
I sell beef jerky. Carne seca. I gotta make a living, dude. Comedy.
How do you sell beef jerky?
I sell at the flea market and at farmers market.
incredible.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
literally, wow. I think you've been recognized. 9 years in comedy, you're recognized more for your beef jerky than you are for any joke. Incredible.
How often do you do it? So you stand up. This thing that we're doing right now. Every night.
You do stand up every night.
I try to come out every night. I live very far, so I go out on the open mic.
Yeah. It's tough, isn't it? What's tougher, stand up or your beef jerky?
Turkey. That's harder to sell. Fuck.
Yeah.
At least at the Mexican restaurants, they come ready to eat. So it's
Yeah, that beef jerky sounds tough.
Yep. Yeah, that's a joke I made 25 seconds ago. Yeah, you missed it. You were too busy cooking up that tough beef jerky joke. You didn't notice, but I didn't. Yours came out dehydrated as hell.
it's very dry. Very
Absolutely. What's drier, beef jerky or women's pussies when you're around them?
about even.
Exactly. There's humor. Josh, what is the most embarrassing thing of your life that you wouldn't want to talk about on a live podcast if asked about it?
I probably embarrassing thing.
No, you had it. That was it. You were about to do it. I got you. I'm shit in my pants.
Dungeons and Dragons, motherfucker, say it.
What's the real one?
I shit in my pants.
Well,
At work.
we know you've been shitting your pants. First of all, even if that was the most embarrassing thing, I would say that the new most embarrassing thing is that when asked about it on Kill Tony, you said that you shitted your pants. Saying that you shitted your pants is worse than actually shitting your pants. The pants you can change. You'll never get the word shitted off the internet now that you've said it. Tony, I shitted my pants. No shit. You talked about breakfast tacos, you're slinging beef jerky all around town.
The full circle of shitting and eating, all that, that's the whole thing.
The shitting part you do on stage, so. Alright. I love it. Josh, people come in all different shapes and sizes. You get one of these new Bones Like Nice Try Kill Tony joke books.
Nice try.
Can you catch?
Got it.
There you go.
Appreciate
Looking good. Josh Castro, everybody. Let's keep it moving. We got a lot to get through tonight. All right, this is definitely a new name. I would remember it if I'd seen it before. Your next comedian goes by the name of Birkin Shimp. Birkin Shimp. What a cool name. Birkin Shimp. Shimp. Here comes Birkin, everybody.
I have a really old dog. He's like 17 years old. He's the oldest dog. He's pretty much the Joe Biden of dogs. He's like going senile. He's kind of walking around. He doesn't really know where he is. People ask me, "Wow, your dog's really old. How did you get him to stay alive this long?" I just say, "Well, it's easy. We just feed him the same dog food that Joe Biden eats. It's pretty straightforward." Yeah. Yeah. The dog food for talking to sure does wonders for performance ability. When Russians see my dog, they think we could probably invade Ukraine.
Okie dokie, Birkin. Yeah. All right. Love it. Okay. Wow. Holy shit, Birkin. How's it going, man?
All right.
Wow. All right. You look like you just had the set that you had up on that stage. You look like you fucked up, dude.
Thank you.
All right. So let's talk about it, Birkin. Is that your first time attempting stand-up comedy, or have you been performing in restaurants for 13 years?
Restaurant 13 times.
Okay. What's the actual? You've been doing stand-up for
about a year.
Okay. In Austin.
In Wisconsin.
Okay. You're visiting from Wisconsin.
I moved here.
Okay. What made you pick Austin, Texas?
I work at the factory. Factories.
Factory of factories. All right, Willy Wonka. Jesus. So this factory is the factory that will build all the factories. If you're wondering where the factories get built, well, it's a special story. Come inside. Meet my friend Birkenship. How did you get a name like Birkenship?
My parents were hippies, not the cool kind.
Okay, what do you mean by that?
They were just like hippies that didn't smoke, but they were
We're hippies.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you were named after the shoe.
It means birch tree.
Okay. All right. Birkenship. And is that new material? Is this
I do. Quasi new.
okay? Do you have like doing it? Say over a year?
Are you on any psychiatric medication you aware of?
No, not that I know of. I'm not.
Embrace whatever that is. That crazy.
No, about a year and medication. I took a double shot of vodka.
Double shot of vodka. Very interesting choice. A German drinking vodka. Are you sure? Okay. All right. All right. What's the most interesting thing about you? We just met you here a second ago.
I used to do mountain bike track, and yeah, that's the most interesting thing about me.
I think Deep Madness is fucking made mountain bike trails.
What made you want to stand up?
I liked a guy named Joe Rogan who was and he was doing stand up.
Is that what happened? Did you get nervous because Joe was up here? Were you pandering to Joe with your Joe Biden dog food joke?
Maybe.
I'm not buying it.
No. Yeah, I like stand up. Oh, I started watching Monty Python like back in the early '90s. Yeah, ever since.
Okay. All right. You have a girlfriend? Wow. My goodness. Why do you say that? That's the most confident you've said anything with all night long.
The answer to the question, Tony, is no. I don't.
Wow. Longest of all time. Yeah. He said he doesn't have a girlfriend. Fucking king of the insults over here. No.
He's dead in his face.
It's been a hot minute. The emphasis is the hot.
Oh, sounds like the kind of guy that's listened to every Andrew Tate episode. You know what I mean? No, like women, no need them.
Like that thing you're doing with the microphone.
A little bit. You know, it works.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, Bert, do you have any special skills or talents other than?
Let's see. No. I can mountain bike. That's about it. I can build mountain bikes.
Why do you think you don't have a girlfriend? Why do you think? When's the last time you've been with a woman?
It's been a hot minute.
What's a hot minute to you?
Maybe a year.
Years.
Have you ever fallen down while you're on the mountain bikes?
Once or twice.
You ever hit your head?
Can't remember.
All right, Birkin. Well, you're gonna get another.
Yo, Don. There he is.
Very good.
How you doing, Jacob? What's good? I hope you're having a good day, my friend, as well. Just getting my robots going. I had to contact the people from my ISP. I think I need a new internet, but we'll work on that. I think they're gonna come out and fix it tomorrow. So that's always fun. Aside from that, no major changes for the most part. I do have some people who are invited me into their Discord and they allow me to live stream in there, so that's pretty cool. That's exactly right, 100%. Dog, you sound pretty good. Yeah, that was your biggest issue. I think that's probably everybody's biggest issue, though. So don't think that you're alone. Connectivity is my biggest issue. One of those things that I feel the powers that be know it is an issue, but they don't prove purpose, and they are getting to a point where most of the shit that they control us use the internet, so it's in their best interest to just fucking allow us to have it. Connectivity sucks. The connectivity where you live, I bet, hasn't improved majorly in 10 years. I mean, you wouldn't know, you haven't been there that long, but just generally. It's not like the internet improves every year. It doesn't, and it should.
I think it would, but it doesn't. It just stays the same.
Right. Same with the iPhone. Same with, I mean, it's just kind of all the same shit. Phones could do so much more for us. I wrote this article recently about not the foldable phone, flexible phone. There's a flexible phone that was made in, I think it came out in 2007 in Asia, and somebody bought the fucking.
It bends and shit like that.
Yeah, well, I don't think you would have ever seen it. I never saw it. It was only released in Asia, so it was like maybe you saw it like on the internet, and if you did, then yeah, definitely. But this wasn't
Yeah,
some.
I've definitely seen it on the internet. I had some. I used to go like the high. Like I had this like one little thing I go into on the internet where it shows you more high tech, futuristic type technology that are supposed to come out in the next 10 years. Inventions that just came out and all that. I definitely check into that every now and then just so I can get a little glimpse and see what's coming essentially. And that I think was on one of them.
Able to make it.
Like a high tech type shit.
Hold on. Did I say foldable phone? Flexible phone. Good, good, good. Because foldable's been done.
Yeah. I had a Z5 fold.
Is that a Samsung?
Yeah. Just once you unfold it and it's got a huge ass screen in the middle. I got that last year, but I just recently returned it because, well, all of a sudden when I opened up the phone, it just didn't work anymore. Like, what the fuck?
I've seen that phone that you had, and it's pretty tight. I mean, I've never used it. Okay, so it would like unfold. It was pretty cool. It's just I was worried about that hinge, and like, you know, if you drop it, it can break pretty easily. I mean, obviously, it ended up breaking on you, so we can already say
Yeah,
that.
I think because I did drop it once, and maybe like the middle of the parts or something like that got a little disconnected or something that got to be, but I mean, they should kind of make it in the hopes that that would happen.
Yeah. Like I have an iPhone. I don't know, like all my iPhones. This happened to me recently. It got a little chip in the screen, just a little tiny, the tiniest of chip, and like, damn it. And I go to look online to see like, is this what happened? I have other phones that have had chips, and they just that's it's like the phone screen does it still works and it'll work for years, but it's like it only the screen only starts to come off in that one spot and then so anyway, they're like, yeah, once you get that chip in your screen, you are done. You just have to have it replaced, or you just have to use it with like a little bit of a broken screen. All right, so Tim Cook and Apple know that this is a huge issue. That when you drop your phone, it breaks, and they've never said this is the new iPhone industrial line, or this is the new iPhone that is more rugged than ever. No, they want that fucking thing to be glass. Literally, they added glass not just to the front, but a few years ago, or or more than that. They added glass to the back. So if you drop it from the back, it'll crack. Why? Because they know you're.
Because they want customers to return that shit to make more money. They want to charge them more.
They want using a broken screen. So if you make it really, really easy to break the screen, then you're going to get all kinds of people who are either going to buy new phones or get their screens replaced, which means more money for Apple.
And that's what they want. They want to make more revenue.
Exactly. And it's really unfortunate that the other thing is it's known as planned obsolescence. They want the
A lot of technology is set up that way. I know. Remember McAfee and all that, the firewall type
antivirus.
deals. They would install fucking viruses that would crash your computer after so long that you continuing use.
Right. There's the argument to be antivirus software is just in itself some type of way to put viruses on your computer. Oh, and there's another argument to be made that the virus companies actually are the ones creating the viruses.
I wouldn't doubt that, because I mean, what better way for you to promote your thing by having a malware specialized in it?
So what do? There's the thought that these companies just perhaps employ third-party contractors to spread all kinds of Trojanware and other types of malicious code.
Like a couple of hackers did a couple $1 million as opposed to how much revenue and billions will be generated just from that.
Exactly. And overall, it seems as if it's being done maliciously, and they recognize the importance of something called planned obsolescence. The idea that you design a product with inherent flaws in it so that the consumer needs to buy another one in a certain amount of time. That's why washer and dryers. Yep, but it's still considered a legal practice and is done every single day. That's why cars don't last long like they used to. That's why washer and dryers don't last long like they used to. That's why electronics don't last. Even older electronics, like, I mean, everybody jokes about it, but like that Nokia cell phone would last like through a hurricane. And now, an iPhone can't take a 6-foot drop. They know the average person is like, let's say 5 or 6 feet tall, but yet their phone can't take a drop. Can't. If you have a new phone on concrete and you drop it, it's gonna break every time. And they should know that that is a flaw of their phone. They need to. So how do you improve it, Rabbi? They have had a fucking technology out there known as Gorilla Glass for a long fucking time. This Gorilla Glass allows you to take a fucking nail and a hammer and slam the nail into the hammer into the nail into the front of the screen. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It's a thin layer of plastic. That's just a super hard plastic. It doesn't cost more than a dollar for a phone. Come on.
They would purposely not want to use that just so they can have more revenue. Come back, will gather a new phone or fix the one they fucked up. Like you're saying.
You to be able to fix your phone. They want you to be able to. And this is what the whole right to repair argument is. That some states are making it a right to repair because companies are making it illegal to repair.
That's true. They automatically relegate you a new phone as opposed to repair the one that you broke.
Absolutely.
I'm thinking about it. I have no sway in the matter. I know that much.
Right. Did you like your foldable phone?
Yeah, actually, I love it. It was great for games. Like that, it was like having a laptop essentially in your fucking pocket. You just unfold it. The monitor was like a 9-inch screen.
Right. Yeah, I think that's the next wave of phones will go through like 10 years of foldable iPhones, and then they're already working on that. Here's the thing though, and I mean to say it. It's the same as the charging port. It's like if you use your phone a lot, those areas are going to go bad immediately. So you have to have the charging port ideally be like magnetic and not plug in, because that way it doesn't have as much friction. And then the other thing is
Because it gives less wear and tear on the charging port, and I know that's one of the catalysts for fucking up your charging port is gasoline.
exactly. And then the other one is that hinge, where like let's say like it's fine for Samsung to come out with that phone because frankly, even though Samsung's like number two in the game, it's not number one. So it didn't have this revolutionary feel like it would if the iPhone came out with that fucking foldable phone. But when iPhone does, it's gonna have a thing, and I bet you it's like, all right, well, they test it and it's good for 10,000 opens and closes. You know what I mean? Like it can do that open and closing 10,000 times. But after that, that fucking hinge is gonna give out eventually. They need to work on that hinge, so it's not 10,000 times. It's like 10 million times. Like basically, the hinge is the strongest part of the phone because they know inherently it's gonna be the weakest part.
Very true. It's all generated on purpose so they can keep coming back.
I'm in agreement with you on that, dog.
Because they know they have nowhere else to go except back to them.
Exactly.
You go to a phone company or a cell phone company or something like that, they're going to trace the manufacturer.
Well, yeah. I mean, you can't even. The real company that makes it is in China, and you're never gonna be able to get a hold of them. Foxconn or whatever.
I had to go to India. I had to talk to India over the phone for like 2 weeks to get my fucking money back from my phone.
I figured you would. It would take some time. They're not just gonna give you money on that.
Yeah, it took like a little over a month, about 2 weeks of talking on the phone.
Yeah, and that's a pain in the ass. Well,
Especially people who aren't exactly fluent in English. It's very strenuous.
your internet, your sound quality is a lot better doing whatever you're doing now. Um,
So that's good. I'm not connected to Bluetooth, and I got both Wi-Fi and my mobile data going.
all right. So I had this thing. I'm sure it's not the same issue that you're having or that you've had. I'm just going to make you aware of it. That if you ever use some platforms, this can be an issue. It's the major issue on Twitter Spaces. Okay, so you know what Twitter Spaces is, right?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, so if you're ever on Twitter Spaces, um, especially you need to be very careful because if you connect to someone's sound, or I'm sorry, you connect to someone's space and you want to speak, so you have your microphone activated. If you, let's say, walk around your house or wherever you are, and the signal has to switch from Wi-Fi to cell, it won't. It's this weird glitch that happens where you won't be able to hear all the speakers when you come back to Wi-Fi, and you'll be talking and you won't know it, but you're talking over people because you can't hear them. So, like,
Oh, this happened to me on mobile data many times.
exactly.
All of a sudden, it just kind of cuts out. I can't hear certain people, and I'm just hearing certain things, and it kind of like cancels people out on purpose. I mean, maybe it's not on purpose.
Yeah.
Either way, it happens.
Well, I find, well, just Twitter Spaces is notorious for its um, glitches. In fact, one time I went with another creator and we literally we knew Twitter Spaces so well that we just went through and made a big list of all of the improvements that needed to be made, like a wish list. And then we actually sent that to Twitter support as an attempt to have them try to fix their app. But one of the major issues was if you're using their app and you switch between Wi-Fi and cell phone, or vice versa, when you reconnect, you won't hear everybody, and then you'll look stupid on the call because you'll be talking over everybody.
It might pay you for giving reviews.
Well, I don't know if they'll do that. I just want them to fix their shit at this point. And
Yeah, exactly.
um, if they, Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's all I want. Come on, get your shit working. And yeah. So what are we talking about in this case? It's just a commonality, I think, of some of these platforms, but particularly Twitter Spaces, which is quite finicky to be listening to a space, use your microphone, walk around the house, and then it goes out on you, and you sound stupid, and then everybody yelling at you on the device. You need to disconnect, you need to reconnect, so then you disconnect and reconnect. And it's like, the other thing is, you don't know that's what caused the issue. So you literally will be running into this fucking issue all day long, every single day that you do it, until eventually you stop using their app because it's like, I don't know why it doesn't listen to me. When you don't know that the big issue is that you have both your Wi-Fi. Exactly. It's really unfortunate. If people knew, like, how much money was being wasted just due to, like, just connectivity with stuff, but just, like, difficult sign-ups, uh, buttons that don't work, um, invalid. Exactly. And the easier they make things, the more users they're going to get, the more revenue they're going to get. Exactly. Um, and like these companies have kind of gone to this mode of, well, we don't have much competition, so we can kind of treat customers like shit. But then customers, like these companies have basically gotten to the point where they're like, okay, let's say like Facebook, YouTube, all that shit. Uh, well, we don't want people to say things that we don't want them to say using our platform. Fine. And then they're complaining that no one's using their platform. It's like, well, guys, every single person that you had on here who was using your platform got banned, or like who was doing a lot of content creation got banned eventually. Um, like if you're a content creator, let's say you've been on Instagram for 10 years, there's a pretty good chance, even if you're like the best of the best creator, that you've had something flagged on there for some reason. And so it's like even their best creators have gotten something flagged. So if their best creators have gotten something flagged, can you imagine what a mediocre or a small creator has had?
Yeah, that's why I say correlates with bad modding in chat rooms and shit. If you got like a really good content channel or something, you got shitty mods, like you're not gonna get as many people in there because they're just like banning and signing people up for no reason. Sometimes that be to attract more people. They're not gonna tell their friends, hey, this is a good site. They're like, this is a shitty site. They got shit mods.
Right. Okay. You know Camfrog? You're the one who introduced me to it. You know Camfrog? Okay. So I really like that platform. I was streaming my whole life from there. And I eventually was like, you know what? If they're gonna let me stream and sleep in here and do all kinds of other shit, um, I'll get the premium version. I forget why I got it. Oh, so I could see more people's cameras. And yeah, exactly. But here's the thing. Here's the interesting thing about it. It was not against their terms and conditions. It was not against their rules. And I asked at least five moderators if it was okay what I was doing, and they said yes. So it was one moderator's opinion that I shouldn't be doing this, and they banned me. Okay, fine. I could have made that site super big potentially with having that big of an audience with a bunch of different cameras, but the one person. Ex- ex- exactly, and they wonder why it hasn't been banned. Exactly, and it's their moderation. It's as simple as that. Perfect example is in your case where you had to have your face showing. Perfect example.
I mean, I can't live by the fucking camera. I can't move backwards sometimes. It might take a little longer than 5 minutes.
That's absolutely true. And this isn't the fucking school or work where you're here to time me how long I'm gone. This is what really bothers me. It happens all the time to me, and I don't even comment on it. But someone will come in to any kind of any kind of Discord or whatever, something, and they will start commenting on whatever's on camera and start commenting on you physically and commenting on your environment, commenting, and they're not even turning on their camera. So they're just literally hiding behind their anonymity, shooting off hot shots on people, and
Imagine going on a toilet, like sitting there looking at the screen, streaming out of fucking.
exactly, and that's where the people are making their comments.
Well, shit, hey, I'll be back for like 20 minutes. I'm gonna go make some more coffee and go to my brother's shower real quick, and I'll jump back on and say what's up, you guys.
Excellent. As always, it's been great. Take care, buddy.
Bye, man. I'll talk to you.
Peace.
Take care.
Andy Burnell. Andy Burnell. Next, out of the bucket, live on Kill Tony in Austin, motherfucking Texas. Here we go. Andy Burnell, everyone.
Hi, y'all. I'll tell you, I'm wearing these tonight because when I tried them on, I could not get them back on. But I will admit, I'm saved about 3 inches of my legs. You're welcome to look. But I do have some exciting news. I just got engaged. Yeah. I mean, it would be exciting if it was true. I just wanted to know what it feels like to say that. Y'all, I'm actually so single that I recently paid for a massage just so somebody would touch me. When I got there, the masseuse asked me, like, ma'am, are there any areas you'd like us to avoid? Sure. Ma'am, are there any areas you'd like us to focus on? Matter of fact, my name is Tammy Renault. If you like what you see here tonight, I would love for you to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, or maybe out to the parking lot.
Right. Andy Burnell. Hell yeah. I know who wants tonight. Oh, shit. Right there for you, huh? You're saying no. You're turning down No, thank you. Okay. Well, I don't think he's into nerdy cougars, so you're good. I think you guys are even Stevens there. Tammy, how long have you been doing stand-up?
This month makes 4 years.
4 years of stand-up. Where at?
San Antonio area.
Okay. What do you do for a living?
I work from home for an education company, partner with universities to help them build online programs.
Right. And how long have you been single for? Majority of your set, you talk about being extremely single.
Well, like no relationship, probably like 5 years.
Yeah. And you've never been married?
I was married once.
Okay. What happened with that?
Just a guy, but I just.
Okay. And 5 years since your last relationship, but you're dating.
Well, there's a whole bunch of them. I probably tried them all except for Farmers Only. That's your father.
Do you use any of them?
Well, I use many of them.
Like, when's the most recent date?
Like online dating?
I mean, like, go out and meet somebody that you met either online or whatever you're talking about.
Real world, we can do them online. October actually.
What happened on that date? First of all, what night was that?
Actually,
Right.
oh, you think that public broadcast is cool? Like a hot tea? I'm okay. I'll shave 2 inches of my legs.
It's like, where'd you meet this guy?
I met him in real life.
In real life. So you're standing where? A library?
It was at a comedy.
Band. He walked up to you, really funny. Something like that. He was laughing and too loud during your set.
Thankfully, very cute. Like a little.
Right.
Fun for the month of October or with the.
Okay. Okay. How young?
I know he was 30.
30. Okay.
I'm not.
That's what age are you?
The older I get, the better my age seems. Well, probably like 35 and up. 35
35 a shot. What is a 30 have that a 35-year-old does?
Didn't have a real job.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's not enough. Yes. Bear says you guys are working out there, you know. You're not staying at my place anymore. 30, would you get in bed with 30-year-old? Right, you gotta give them that.
Yeah.
Right?
100%.
Indeed. Now, okay, and so you cut it off. You're like, the guy fucks good, but I want to settle down a little bit. Is what you're thinking.
Well, he actually started kind of liking me. I knew that I wasn't going to go anywhere, so I had to.
What's your living situation like? You cat?
I want that. Thank you.
Cat.
Yeah.
Wow. Rest in peace, Scribbles. A recent death in the family. Am I right?
But only she.
All right. Chris,
Krista was.
I want you guys to get ready.
We are.
me too. Oh,
Let's go.
encouraged.
Dr. Asia was
Being like me,
Krista was
so
in her.
you should have you were a
Love that
dog.
show.
Oh, wow. She up at you.
How do you guys feel about comedy style? No, I'm asking Rogan, not you liars out there laughing.
That just privilege is really easy to get fucked.
God, she said that. Like, how do I put this? I want to be rude.
I mean, let me ask you something. Have you ever been with a black man before? I've never prescribed this before. Normally, I tend to do this show or this tag or this show, but have you ever?
I've had a lot of offers.
Let me tell you, I think it's time to take the office. I think it's done these days. That's a man playing a bass guitar and a keyboard at the same time. Pretty impressive. See that? Nice. He's over the age of 30.
Wears black socks with white shoes. That's cool. I like that.
Okay. Straight to the fucking things that most ladies don't give a shit about. Well, tell me I look icky for a lady that's running out of time to find somebody. Surprise myself on this show. I think 9.5 years I've done shit like that to say, but no, white shoes, Tammy Burnell. Something wild about you. You feel so proper. That sort of like what's the wild thing about Tammy that you find out about you? Go to, it's gotta be something. I know there's a wild something or something. A chick like you gets home and you put fucking Briscoe in his pen or whatever, and just take off your glasses, shake your hair out. What is it?
I want to see your that I. Well, I talk more about it. So you have to book me on another show, and then you'll hear all about it.
No, that's not gonna happen. I promise you that.
Are you worried?
No.
Why not?
I work for.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So I was for 15 years, but now I work for a private company. But they don't. They're supportive.
All right, Tammy. Well, nice to meet you. Congratulations on getting pulled out of the bucket. Here's a little joke for you. Gonna catch it?
Oh no, that's a mess.
Try to catch it. Oh, you suck, Tammy. You unathletic bitch. Get this unathletic bag of bones out of here. Kidding, we love you. There she goes, Tammy. All right. This bucket is treacherous tonight. Check this bucket. There's gotta be something that's gonna happen here. Make some noise for Nicholas Sapaglia, everybody. Nicholas Sapaglia. Wild bucket tonight. Wild bucket tonight, folks. Nicholas Sapaglia. Here he comes. Or what happens here? Nicholas Sapaglia, everybody. Make some noise for Nicholas.
I just went home recently, and my brother has a 2-year-old daughter, and they found out that she has autism. His wife was really upset when I asked when they plan to put her down. Austin.
That both Taylor and Nicholas were the only two people who've been on the show before, and it did not always great, but yet you guys are proving that you're getting better. You agree that that's the best set you've ever had on the show, correct?
Yeah.
Right, exactly. Indeed. So it's hope that the other people you saw here tonight is Nicholas. So remind us of everything. How long have you been on stand-up?
It's about 8 years now.
8 years. Where are you from?
California.
How long have you lived in Austin? 1 year. What do you love? Yep.
I got here about a year ago. I got
Right, exactly. What do you love about Austin? Been here a year.
rained a lot. Central Valley present doesn't rain at all. It's pretty nice. It's like how open everything is. Got good food. Around.
Okay, I'm gonna hire you to be a tour guide of Austin, but turns out really.
I had a couple jobs while we're gonna work at Gold's Gym for a bit, and then
Oh wow.
I just got a new job on that.
The new jobs.
Basically,
They're like, hey, anybody got any no Washington experience?
I'll basically be selling trade stocks and stuff.
Much more.
When I moved here, I took a year off from having like a real job. Then working on podcasts, hanging out with people, room, acid from time to time, enjoying. Yeah, probably.
You didn't mention that part. Walk around the park. I asked you what you do for fun. That makes more sense. Parks are fun.
Yeah.
I know a guy that makes bike trails.
Yeah.
What's something wild about you that we don't know that we would find interesting for a live podcast or something like that?
Mentioned it like briefly before, like I used to pick up dead bodies for a living. I used to work in the office.
Enough about your dating already. That's what you did at work.
How much does that affect you? Seeing that many dead people. It probably, they definitely did my sense of humor. Yeah. Craigslist times a week to get a spot, or have friends to cost a ton of
You're a year into it, right? Stand up overall is hard, right? If you could give advice to yourself, what would you tell that Nick?
probably some never invite friends to the event. You know? Yeah.
Solid advice.
Invite them to shows that you know practice.
When was the last time you saw a dead body?
That
Oh, jeez. All right, take
But I mean, like,
take
it's
all
hard
the
to-
joke.
the question
Jesus
was,
Christ.
I want to know, like, as you've gone further from, like, being around dead bodies all the time, has it changed?
no, I mean, it gives me a more appreciation for like having fun and experiencing more things, not taking for granted or people, and you know, you never know when like that
Right.
could die.
Being around people seeing it does end. They don't want to believe it. It does.
Yeah, definitely like noticing the body more like the shell. I mean, actually, while I was working there, I actually picked up a kid I went to high school with, and actually did like one and had maybe like classes, but then when I saw him, like, oh, that's Alex, but it's not Alex. Wow.
Worry about it or anything. That'd be pretty crazy if he shot you in the bars. And now all of a sudden,
Yeah, no, no, he was just a kid that like we had friends, but we were never.
all right.
I mean, sorry, it wasn't that juicy, you know.
You already have a big joke. Hey, I'll love to have you on the person. Nicholas Bagley, everybody. See people get better on this show if you watch all the episodes. It's pretty crazy. Very, very interesting thing. If you keep doing it, you can get better. Speaking of which, this guy is one of the veteran regulars on the show, one of the best comedians, writers, and roasters on planet Earth. He's an Austin, Texas resident. We love him. Make some noise for the one and only David motherfucking Lucas.
And then make me gay. I want to know, like, how long is the program? Anything that is was I was you can hear him back in the day.
Amazing.
Yeah, there's a page of man and then another one.
Oh, David. Days are over. We're wearing the Christmas tree shirt as a shirt right now.
You're generous home. Go ahead. Russell.
I can't believe well, when you're wearing something that your mommy got you for Christmas. How obvious that post
Tony, you shot champagne out your ass.
I've heard of an 80s quilt. I've never heard of the 80s quilt. The diabetes McDonald's napkin. Okay, here you are, rocking.
I see you commercial brand.
One of those KFC commercials eating.
Look at Tony, boy, rainbow tan on his lower back, okay, ass.
Just say rigatoni. Low blood sugar. Right now or something. Call me rigatoni.
Hey, Tony, I subscribe to your OnlyFans. That motherfucker OnlyFans $15, man, to see that nigga.
What do you think a better price point would be for that? I mean, that seems pretty giving. Holiday special. Right? Oh my god. And it was a Mexican cold. So even 1 liter. What'd you do for holidays? Anything special?
Sure, man. What you did? Stop running the mistletoe with your ass out. This is the guy over here. Hey, come over here. I use baby wipes.
Fuck.
Yeah, boy.
You think I did?
Well, you look like you're the Christmas tree, nigga. Your ass. Star
You look like you'd sleep under one. Sweet Christmas dinner. We had New Year's Eve here. That was a lot of fun. We fucking double roasted the audience. We did a crazy thing where
Tony had his zip on the back of his tuxedo pants.
oh my goodness. That is not true. That is not true.
I went to the bathroom 15 times.
Oh. No, I would
That
not.
motherfucker shook a couple Chico bottle up and put it in his bag.
Wait a second. That's the bottle ass really hurting.
The only nigga that goes to Yellowstone to sip hot water. That motherfucker takes the temperature. It's 38 Fahrenheit.
Speaking of hot, you're sweating bullets up here tonight, huh? What's going on?
I got cedar fever, man. That shit kicking my ass right now.
Cedar fever? What? Is that obesity? Is that what you're talking about? Cedar fever.
It's not like HIV. You don't gotta watch this around.
Oh my goodness. David, what have you been doing for fun lately? Anything crazy?
Well, how you got all black, nigga? I'm trying to figure that shit out. Like, you gotta fight the fucking nigga. We know it. White.
You're saying I'm the one of us that can't be seen? Is that what you're trying to do?
Oh, you look like the shadow of an egg.
I mean, I was about to make the same joke about you. I don't even know what to do now. I like how you killed him. David, fucking killing it. Rather than be on top of treat your cedar fever with bread or whatever you're doing. Hey, David. Everything. David, motherfucker. Get back to this bucket, huh? Risky business. Let's try it. It's been a wild night. Katie Felton. Katie Felton. Katie Felton. Here she comes. These people wait all night for this opportunity. Give them a hand when they get up here. Katie Felton is next.
buddy. Thanks. My New Year's resolution is to get my nipples pierced. Thank you. I am an American. When I say that though, I think most people think it's for kinky reasons. It's actually for modesty purposes. I'm gonna put a little curtain on that rock so nobody can see my areola. Yeah. I like to smoke weed though, so I put a curtain on when I get high. So cool. 2022 was a hard year. I wasn't sure if this was going to be my last year, but I like to be prepared, so I carry around my last years just in case. I brought them here today to share with you guys if that's okay. Yeah. Jesse, would you like to pick a color? Your options are red, blue, pink, or green. P-I-N-K. Your options are 1, 4, 5, and 8. I'll go with 8. Oh, good choice. My friends, just because I saw no point to living doesn't mean you should too. My tragedy is your 1 year pastor sentence. Alright.
We're along there, but we're done. Welcome back to the show. You've been on before, right?
Yeah. Correct.
Okay,
yeah.
there you go.
This is my third time with Joe, so we have to start eating this.
Look at that. A natural, the universe loves looking at Joe in that way.
I guess so.
80 felt very, very good. How's comedy going? How long have you been doing that?
3 years, 4 years.
3 years. You're in April been here in Austin?
Correct, yeah.
Where you're born and raised?
No, I'm from Southern California, but I've been here for the last friends were out here and said, come on down. And I said, hell yeah.
Okay, you were
I was living in New York.
okay.
And getting bullied in New York.
Alright, very cool. And what do you do for a living?
Currently, I'm an store manager, but I'm starting a new job here.
What's the new job?
I'm going to be working for an AI company for quick service restaurants. Like, when you call Domino's, you speak to a robot, and I'm going to help you.
You're going to help people speak to the robot?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to be setting up the robot.
That's
I don't take orders. That's funny.
Alright, so I'm going to assume this here. That is a great question. Why would you just take the order?
Because that costs more money. You don't have to pay money.
Right. She's just setting up the service.
Yeah.
And then you think that's where things are headed? It's going to be a little bit faster?
Hopefully. They have technology for drive-thru, so that could get going. That'd be
Right. Thoughts?
Well, do you think you'd like program one of them different? So like bust everything? Or if your stone translates stoner language into an actual order, I can get on that.
Alright. And why are you dressed like a candy?
Trying to get your attention.
Alright, that's how this should work. Get it. You're like, I can't tell whether you saw a lot of David Lucas' pant leg when he was up here.
I'm single.
Single. What kind of guys are you into? You could show us the dream guy. What does that look like to you?
I don't know. I don't really have a type. But like my celebrity crush is Ryan. Tattoo.
Well, welcome to another episode of That's Happened. Oh my was watching Ryan Gosling's out there being interviewed on something over. What's your dream girl? And he's like, I don't know, a anteloped up sea otter. I'm kidding. You don't look like a sea otter. I am kidding. I used 3 years ago. I wouldn't have said I'm kidding, but now I have to say I'm kidding. Right immediately afterwards, or else they clip it and then they just put it in a reel of mean to people. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Someone needs to be jealous because celebrity for Ryan Gosling.
That's true. That's true. Next he knows. This is true. Can't get enough of that sweet, sweet gospel. Okay. Katie, what's the wild thing about you? Nice and like what's the wild thing about you?
I used to play roller derby.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was a gamer, so that's the person that made the point.
Okay.
And I don't know if you're familiar, but in roller derby, you have like a nickname that they have to call you. My birthday is on St. Patrick's Day, so they wanted something Irish, and they went with leprechaun.
I like that. But and I'm in love with Ryan. Oh, wait, that's another thing. Shut up. The show you bought tickets to, you animal. Katie, so much fun. You're a fucking trooper. You're always very, very good at taking the jokes. You've been on this show before. You have one of these big ones already?
Yes,
Right. There she goes. Working it out. Katie Felton with another new minute. You guys think we should go to this bucket one more time? Okay. One more time. Okay. This young lady before. Here she is with the ending voice with Gina Hyena, everybody. A new minute from Gina Hyena. You guys still with us, huh? In uninterrupted, brand new 60 seconds from Gina Hyena, everybody. Here she is, everyone.
36 this year, which is the first about me. And I want to say, I can't afford ramping on New York apartment, so I think I'm gonna have to adopt. I think that's the kids have the software downloaded, like to eat, do all that shit. And I'm gonna get one from out better. Like, your car's fine. Check out Lincoln. And I'm gonna make it like a situation, like my own little Pokemon. Like I'm gonna buy a plane ticket right to China, right to Apple Factory, one from I get. That's just okay. I actually found that very expensive. It's very expensive. I'm gonna go cheap route down to the corner and get one of the trains.
Gina, on this Gina.
Oh.
Or welcome, welcome, welcome back. Kyle, like, very, very good. Remind us, how long have you been on stand-up?
3 next week.
Okay, 3 years next week. A lot of that was in New York?
A lot of, I started here and then most of it's in New York, yeah.
You still live in New York?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
What is it about?
Here. Your show, I'm just on it, I'm sorry. Every 6 weeks.
Oh. Why?
So I moved here 2018. I was here until 2020. The only reason I left is I lost my job during COVID.
Right.
And
so you left for New York in what month of 2020?
August.
You're like, I'm just gonna go straight to hell.
Yeah, it was the worst. Everybody here, y'all moved here like a month later, and it was like, oh my God, we're seeing Chanel and Rogan, and we're just hanging out. It was like, I'm gonna hang myself. Just in a New York apartment. Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
So there you were you able to do stand-up comedy at all there?
I was doing it in Subway every day. It was so sad. 4 p.m. every day. We're at the ourselves. There's like 5 of us. Yeah. Shout out to Jensel, a dog and a camp. Yeah.
Did you get vaccinated? You had to. You're in New York. Brainwashing was happening. I didn't get vaccinated, but is on the record for being vaccinated. I know this answer. You have to know more, my friend.
Why did you go to New York instead of because that's more expensive and you could have just stayed
It
here?
was the only job offer I had, so I
What was the job?
I work for a mental health foundation. Yeah, so it's the only one I had. I had software and sales there. I was there for 12 years, so I did it 10 years out there. I had my lease coming up here, and I was like, I can't say no. I pay my own bills. I had to go back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you come back every 6 years. Still work.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, it's based out of Denmark, so I just get a kind of, they treat us like that.
PTO?
It's time off. All right.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I know, I'm still telling the mate.
Oh, shit. Sorry, poor people. Sometimes I forget your language. Oh, paid time off. PTO sounds like something that I would be into if I was a normie. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, you're an amazing comedian for 3 years in. I gotta say, I like to call you, back, I call you Whitney Stomach.
Oh, I appreciate that.
All right, I thought that was funnier than earlier in the interview. I held on to it. I wrote it down. Whitney Stomach. I wrote it in first. Now everybody likes you. Mental health insurance.
Yeah.
But if I would have done it right after your 6 seconds, good set, Whitney Stomach. Would have got better. Anyway.
I'm also a volunteer crisis counselor. That's true.
Wow. Seems like the match. Looking at you, if I didn't know you, I would think that you're the one that hates all of that stuff.
Yeah.
The mental health, crisis counseling. You have coin persons on the sides of your boots.
Those are probably bad times for yourself.
Oh. Those are Prada shoes, and meanwhile you got pants. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. Meeting of the mind. Someone's spending their entire paycheck regularly.
Yeah.
Skill or talent that you have in the stand-up comedy scene.
Crisis counseling and angel. I'm really good at poker. I actually love yeah, I like the whole like watching people trying to win. For a year now.
Wow.
I know.
Hey, normally like what? You know what I mean? Incoming.
I'll give you I've been completely fucked it around. I think 20.
Oh,
You can go there. Yeah.
Jen,
Like Saturday, you got so much. Yeah. I like to do some parents. No, not do it. It was I
going for Hans here, having sex with not only a girl but also a guy. Jeremy Renner is a critical position after the snowplow he was using ran over his leg. Wait, I thought that guy was like a superhero. I thought that guy was like a Hulk. Everybody had a good New Year's. I've actually had a pretty bad week. I just found out I'm not going to be playing Gary Glitter in his new Family Channel bio. He's like a convicted sex person. Mississippi convicted rapist. His last meal was fried pork chops, sweet potato covered in butter, and peach vanilla ice cream. Can you even imagine the cholesterol in that? Holy shit, it's like I never thought of eating clean. Only learned to eat health. Right there to greet up. Okay, that's five. Thank you. Yeah, I recently got this volcano vaporizer. I brought that up. And man, I do that thing to 200 degrees Celsius, and I get high as shit. Luckily, you wrote that earlier. I was having panic attacks. I'm like, I'm not going to be able to have a minute ready. That happened to them out. But luckily, hit the bag, drank some coffee, and like, you died recently. I was like, holy shit, Walter's the birthday. Oh no, seriously, perfect. I can't stand the fucking Apple system. People say, all right. But yeah, luckily came up with that stuff. I started Kojima again. I'm playing that game again. So we'll see how that goes. I'm trapped in the airport. Southwest Mexico. I literally visited the airport like a ton. Literally, I swear to God, I was living in the Dallas airport. Sir, why are your fucking arms crossed like that and you're looking at me weird? Are you not believing me right now? Can you even imagine how excited I was when I found the fucking Pokemon? Bigger red. Probably fucking Catholic. Fucking Catholic, dude. Fun tonight. I've been on edge all fucking day.
What did you do to kill time at this airport? It sounds you seem like a different person at the airport. I see you.
Yeah, I drank a bunch of Jamba Juice and playing my Balloon Tower Defense 6 game on my phone. I catch her in the ride 3 times.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. Holding on. It's a perfect Christmas book. It's a perfect Christmas book. Back home for Christmas. I got literally read it 3 times. It took me time there for 14 hours. Read it 3 times. Having nervous
Incredible. You opened your section by talking about threesome, which, as we know, with another man. What do you think about what the young Hans can do? What are your thoughts on having with another man involved?
I think it's pretty cool. I mean, he's saying he's chasing the guy's dick. Yeah, he got into very graphic details up in the green room.
What else did he say? Give us more didn't want to reveal on stage.
They were at the very beginning. They were doing rock paper scissors. Out that pussy first. Hans lost. Best out of 3. Hans lost. So the guy put his penis in her first. And Hans was watching, and then they shook hands.
traded off. And Hans got up in that fucking nasty pussy. It was this nasty thing that he was getting up in. And yeah, it sounded like they were having fun. I think I like that camaraderie with something. I think I'd like to share that kind of camaraderie.
And if you could pick one person to bring in and have sex with you, guy would be
Weirdly enough, I think I'd bring Red Bear.
oh wow, oh my goodness. See how that would work.
I'm kidding you. Son of a bitch! Holy shit!
I would
Fuck you!
yeah, I think it's a good thing having Red Bear. This way, if you're gonna come for him.
Well, we're pretty much doing that now. Red Bear honestly got start thing. I think we're about to honestly start double teaming in he literally got it for night.
Wow.
Then I got dizzy and Red Band having to use hours every night. I swear to God, I was immediately
How you doing? Okay. Okay, well, there. Oh my goodness, Red Band is threatening to have sex with your girlfriend. You brought them into the threesome, and now you gotta take them out.
yeah, I mean you have to fucking leave my apartment right now. I can't believe you actually did that.
Can I do a little like on the outside, just a little? Oh,
Rub what on the
I,
where are you on the outside? What? What are you
I
talking
almost threw up a little bit just that. That is so disgusting. William, let's paint the picture here. Let's say after all this, you come home late one night, one of your sets here, right? You got to every night. You get in the door, you open the door, there's Red Band. Your girl bent over, going to town. No. Let's just say you get Red Band's just going to town, going there, slow pumping. Just slow pumping. That's how he thinks sex looks. He's just grabs her by the shoulders and just keeps fast pumping her. What do you do? Weapon is.
I think initially I'd be horrified that the lava lamp was on. I just picture Red Band, he would have the lava lamp on. I think I'd be horrified that he'd do me like that. If he turned the lava lamp on, and I would.
You love your lava lamp very much, don't you?
Yep.
It's one of your favorite things.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part about having a lava lamp?
How the bubbles are getting. I mean, I swear to God, it is the most exciting fucking thing I've ever personally witnessed. Just how the fuck they just start like hot lava.
I like sitting on them. Sitting on them is my answer. And I have a new tier, $30 a month on my OnlyFans. You can see me sit on a lava lamp. If you're sick of the Coke bottles and you have more than $15 a month to spend, I highly recommend we'll go on lava lamp. William, anything else happened since the last time I saw you? You were literally straight from the airport leaving
I had Christmas with my family in Memphis. It was very pleasant.
Love the Montgomery. A lot of people said yes here. Parents.
They were fun. I was a little scared. I was nervous. I noticed something. Every time you hang out with your parents, they always make you cut your hair. I'm a beard and
yeah, they have
yeah, no, yeah, I am not fucking. I swear to God, I am done with Francis. Tell you to fucking shave my beard, shave my hair. When I go back to Memphis, I swear to God, I'm sick of it. It's been 35, about to be 36. The last fucking year that I did it was last year. The last year, I'm not listening to this shit anymore.
But every time they tell you to do it, you just say yes. Practice right now. So let's say you walk in and I'm Mr. Montgomery, right? And I go, William, we got to get you to shave that beard.
Papa. Papa, stop. Papa.
them, you gotta do it. It's scruffy, it's not professional. I know that Tony and Red Band say that it's funny and that it makes you have a perfect comedy head, and that's the business that you're in. I think you should.
35 fucking years old. Those fucking or I'm out of here. I'm moving out next week. I'm moving out of your fucking house. I'm sick of this shit. You're not gonna make me stay at this house. I'm 35 fucking years old. Swear to God, I'm gonna walk down the driveway. You're never gonna fucking see me again.
No, you're staying here.
I'm not staying here.
Stay here.
I'm sick of living under your roof. I'm leaving. Give it to your mom and dad. I'm a hockey player now. Hey.
The big red William Montgomery, everybody. And like that, we did it again. The red rose, the yellow rose, D-Betty Vodka Shellmaster.
Make some goddamn noise for our guests, Joe Rogan and Jesse Johnson.
And double for the man that's Gonzalez, Sean Dees, Keith Hedges, Ryan Bowling. The strong is in for Ryan Shahibo, and this is unbelievable with both Joe Rogan and Jesse Johnson in the mix. He drew that during tonight's episode. There it is there. It's blown up. These prints are all available at RyanShahibo.com. He's drawn every episode since we started the show in front of 6 people in the belly room of the Comedy Store 9.5 years ago. That's it. We did it. Love you guys. The official Kill Tony after party starts now. We love you guys. Good night, everybody. Thank you.
During my day, Joe Rogan podcast my night. All day.
Orange. And Mark. Hey, saw your antibodies. We all have antibodies.
I have other things, guys. I want a different.
You can have the big ass antibody line, that vaccine. Auschwitz. And you had it in July, August, September. Yeah.
Does nothing. And yet I've never gotten it. I've survived every overdose.
Amazing.
Resilience.
Maybe it's
Resilience
all the
over
drugs.
strength.
Maybe it's
Kills everything else. Kills brain cells. Can't kill those cells. Right. I like how you You're wrong. Fauci hasn't weighed in on that.
Well, there was a lot of talk about people saying that cigarettes trying to figure out why. And someone made this theory. Well, you got to think about what's the hot smoke. You're taking in hot smoke in your lungs, very area where coronavirus replicates. almost playing it off.
Yeah.
All three of you guys. I was recently. Yeah, you weren't. Shane just Shane just went through it. You have the other line. You have the lower line.
Yeah. I don't know if it's that bad.
I would have bad as hell. You do that. Damn. Oh, yeah. You guys.
You got a hell of a piece.
That was terrible. You that is fine. Yeah, no. Calm down, though. Being like, hey. Doesn't make fun. Better. Yeah.
Get your pellet here.
Yeah, right now. But meanwhile, when the guy goes on stage, I filmed we did fucking crazy sounding.
Really?
Oh God.
How was New Orleans? They can seriously audience.
All right. It was wild. It was yeah. Yeah. What happened? You know, it's a small percentage of very loud people, and all of them didn't speak Spanish. And that's why there's no quotes.
Right.
You notice that all the hate. World's strongest guy. Chappelle saying he finds it funny.
At some point, aren't we all just supposed to be like, whatever this is a misquote. Anything you're supposed to do is probably a misquote. Everyone.
Lady?
In the same special, literally molested. Exactly.
Hey y'all, the new Bill merch store is up at $11 an hour. That's on the online merch.com. Posters, art coming in soon. I love the Keltoni NASCAR shirt, Keltoni hoodie with the established 2013 along the sleeve. Super cool stuff. We tested all of this out ourselves and made sure that it's very high quality. A cool tag on it with a knife and a logo on everything. Anyway, merch.com. You know what to do. Support the show. Stuff. Cool.
In Austin, Texas, for a brand new episode of Keltoni, give it up for Tony Headslam! You guys are the best tonight or what? Yeah, slip in everybody.
Austin Security Guard Service and Joe Blast present the #1 live podcast in the world. You guys are at it. Whiskey Pace and everybody. The drums, Matt Neal on the electric guitar, keys on the keys, Paul Deamer on the phone over there. You heard him earlier. Hang a little bit. Still assassin on the saxophone. Make some noise for Terrell Shahid, everybody. Cool tonight. Oh yeah, and this guy right here on bass, his name's D Madness.
everybody. Oh, shit. Down. Tonight's episode, here's a little bit more from the amazing sponsors that made tonight's episode available for you here, right now. The biggest theater tour of my life goes on sale tomorrow, May 9th. Toronto, Canada. Detroit, Michigan. San Antonio, Texas. Chicago, Illinois. Charlotte, North Carolina. Atlanta, Georgia. Columbus, Ohio. Kansas City, Missouri. Indianapolis, Indiana. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Tysons, Virginia, just outside Washington, D.C. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Minneapolis, Minnesota. Youngstown, Ohio. Cincinnati, Ohio. San Francisco, Sacramento, San Diego, Phoenix, New York, Tampa, and Jacksonville. Tickets at TonyHinchcliffe.com tomorrow morning. Get them. I know it. Mother's Day is right around the corner, and why not give her the best gift ever? And perhaps you were raised by a single father. It's rare, but it happens. Why don't you give him a great Mother's Day gift? The best gift ever. Skylight digital photo frame. It brings joy on a daily basis. Watching the photos cycle and seeing new ones come in is a thrill. Not able to visit your mom, dad, grandparents, etc. Even more reason they will love the gift of a skylight frame. It's a touch-screen photo frame you can email photos to, and they appear in seconds. So mom and dad can see your photos. Love it. Right, man? Yes, we've got a couple of these. Mother's Day. This digital photo frame is a wonderful, meaningful gift that will give you a great way to stay in touch with those you love. Gift for Mother's Day. App or subscription is required to send photos anytime, anywhere. That's a great way to feel close to the ones you love far, far away. You pretty much can send a photo from the email address that pops up right on their photo frame, and it's a gorgeous frame. It looks just like a normal frame, and it has 100% satisfaction guarantee. That is right. So now is a special offer in time for Mother's Day and Father's Day. Get 10% off. That's up to $30 off your frame when you go to skylightframe.com/Tony. That's right. You get 10% off, up to $30 off your purchase of a skylight frame. Just go to skylightframe.com/Tony. That's skylightframe.com/Tony. You can barely tell by looking at me, but I love to eat food. And with HelloFresh, you get farm fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. Skip trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. That's why it's America's #1 meal kit. I'm telling you, when the spring sunshine is calling your name, don't go for takeout. Get HelloFresh instead. Their quick and easy meals make feeding the family a cinch. And without the high price tag, their new fast and fresh options are ready in just 15 minutes or less. Look, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not a big family man. I live alone in an unbelievable high-rise apartment overlooking the entire city of Austin. When I get hungry, sometimes I just want quick, easy, and taste fresh. This is that place. It's literally done so quickly that if I were to order and spend a ton of money on delivery, it's faster than that. Red Band, you know all about food, you know all about delivery, all about cooking late at night. Tell these people what we're talking about. It's great. You know when you go to the grocery store, you buy all this extra stuff, and half of it goes to waste. Well, this gives you the portions you need to make an amazing meal in less than 30 minutes, 5 minutes. They have different meals that satisfy your different cravings. HelloFresh makes dinner time a snap. Delicious, easy options that will please everyone at your table. Fit and whole to vegetarian, whatever you want. They have a meal plan that suits your lifestyle. Plus, you can swap out proteins and sides to your liking. That's right. I made myself some gluten-free spaghetti bolognese the other day, and man, gave me the power I needed for an unbelievable day and night. Go to HelloFresh.com/Tony16 and use the code Tony16 for 16 free meals plus free shipping. Are you listening, people? So I'll say it again. Go to HelloFresh.com/Tony16 and use code Tony16 for 16 free meals plus free shipping. HelloFresh, America's #1 meal. Are you guys ready to start tonight's episode or what?
somebody with me for 16 years. He has at least over 5 appearances as a guest on the show. Truly one of the funniest comedians in the world. He's on NBC's Young Rock. His new special, Read the Room, just dropped. The host of the podcast About Last Night. One of the greats, Adam Ray, everybody.
You don't know if you're about to fucking know. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This guy gets it.
This guy wanted me to punch him. Like, dude, you didn't do it. Wait, take it easy.
I love it. The energy of the night. Adam Ray.
Glad to be back. Glad to be back. Still Tony fans, baby. Got the band. We got the new setup. Spiritual counselor. Where is he?
First guy you said hi to.
Okay.
You said hi to him as soon as you came out.
Dude, did I buy cigarettes from you in Grand Theft Auto 2 weeks ago?
Eric
I love the look. Yeah, you're killing it.
is incredible.
This is awesome.
Adam, you've been on the show many, many times before.
Love
This
it.
is one of those guys, you know, I'm a little bit dark, a little bit strategic. He's a little bit silly and fun, but for some reason, 16 years we've been doing this together, and when we get around each other, we have fun synergy. We have so much fun.
Wait.
It's going to go that way. I specifically solo guests for a reason. We're all going to find out why over the next few hours. Sound like fun?
Let's do it. Let's do it, baby.
173 souls stand in the alleyway right now. This is name on name. They are behind the building, right behind us. We're going to start with a regular, but after that, we are going to go with Joey after that.
Oh my God, he's still
All
alive.
the names so that they can get their phones and security fucking things so there's not that long of a wait. But when I told their name out, they get 60 seconds uninterrupted to do stand-up comedy. Sometimes it's their first time ever trying it. Sometimes they're a local legend that has put so much work into this minute and this appearance that they're literally trying to make it tonight on this show. I just found out that the great Aaron Belisle up in Canada with cerebral palsy just hit 5 million views on YouTube, posting his own clip of his appearance on this show. It is unbelievable what's going on. They get 60 seconds near the time near the turn of a kitten. That means they have to wrap up the neck, else they bring out the Angry West Hollywood Bear, which is loud and interrupts them. We're going to go with this bucket pull in just a second, but we should start it with someone that we all know and love very well. You know, every minute is new. Here we go. Sing it if you know the words. This is awesome.
Good to be here in Austin, Texas, my favorite city, Travis County. Recently in Canada, I never know if Canadians are nice or just stupid. I feel like I could take over their country just by saying fuck you. But yes, love it here in America. A lot of people are complaining that our military budget is too high, which is just proof that the military budget is not high enough. Everyone's comparing it to what it costs to have a military, but not what it can get us, like Guatemala, Costa Rica, Nicaragua. I am dating a very beautiful woman. I think she's only with me because I'm a comedian. I hate to be there when she finds out that attractive comedians exist too. I already went on her Instagram and blocked that right. It was out of break. Alright, thank you. Yeah. Oh.
What was that last one?
I don't know. Oh.
Say that next.
Hit it right on the head.
Anthony staff here.
Mustache on this motherfucker.
You can tell Rose injects testosterone into all the employees.
That mustache, you can fix it from
Right.
either way, he's doing something.
Sometimes you can't do either one of those things.
Abortion.
Let's talk about it. A lot of military budget talk tonight.
Yeah, I've been really interested.
Why?
Was that your pickup line to your girlfriend? I would just like to, talk about politics and have a say in on and civic.
You weren't only wait, did you change when you stepped on the Dalai Lama's tongue this week?
Wow. Funny. By the way, that video, it makes people look like they're but free. You know what I'm saying? Fucking so disgusting. What's it taste like?
Hell yeah. I love it. What's going on in your real life, Hans? Let's talk about it.
I just did a great, amazing run of shows in Toronto, Canada. Sold out most of them. Good. Build, baby. I like being honest. Jared, he was great. So, yeah.
Great. I would Hans, you're a real industry creature. We know you do spreadsheets, studies them all day, but then after the show, things tend to get a little what's some of your nightlife?
Let's just say I go off the spreadsheet. I'm sorry. But I all the way off the hotel.
Yeah.
His family. I recently put a drone without a license.
Whoa!
There we go.
Crash it?
No, not this time.
All right. Very okay.
We ate okay. In Toronto. Sushi for 4 people.
How was it?
It was amazing. A little too much cucumber, but I didn't. That's kind of my fault. Stay with Rio.
Not exactly the party-filled adventure that I thought it would be.
I honestly, fell asleep on the list to comedy club, another comedy club, The Royal. I met a couple comedians. Just shook some hands and went home and stuff. I really didn't do much this time. I met some Koreans who were going to a nightclub, and then I didn't go with them.
Smart. North Koreans or South Koreans?
They looked like a little sad.
Okay, very good. Now, what we know about you, a lot of the updates in the last few weeks, is that you had a little cocaine addiction as of but it's been dabbling in that, or?
No, not at all. I have been clean and sober. I'm a good boy. Nobody believes you, by the way. You hear that silence? Everyone's like, prove it.
To a nightclub with some Koreans, and totally did not. But I slept a lot the entire weekend.
There were some kids in my hotel room who were just making a ruckus. I don't like the way this story is going. Get to the ending.
You complain? What'd you do? A little bit? What'd you do?
I just stuck my head out and I was like, shut up.
Oh, wow.
Close the door.
Oh my god, that ugly guy was so mean. I do believe Chris Rogers' art over in the corner might be working on a whole Hans piece over there.
Oh my god.
At least it's either Hans or the guy from Mad Magazine. I'm not sure. Albert Egypt.
Like Nancy Llama.
Yeah. It's happening up there.
It's good. I like that.
Well, Hans, way to get the show started. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Hans Kim, everybody. There you go. Next, now, the first name I pulled out, make some noise for Joey Bueno, everybody. Here we go. 60 seconds. Uninterrupted.
Guys. Hey, I started doing this good exercise, guys. Adderall. You just kind of,
Just do it like that, snorted. The legal blow. Yeah, so I'm addicted to sugar, guys. That's my big thing. I went to my doctor, and they're like, I don't know if you know that sugar is more addictive than cocaine. I don't believe them because I've never blown a guy for some Skittles. You know what I mean? I've never given a guy a hand job on Pleasant Valley for some Daffy Taffy. You know what I mean? Guys, if sugar was more addictive than cocaine, we would all have a sugar dealer. And we would call him, after a couple drinks. You know what I'm talking about, right? Hey, man, call your guy. No, you call the guy. What's his name? Willie. Wait, what do you want? Wonka. All right, hello. Wonka? Daffy Taffy, please. And, yeah, I think that's it. Thank you.
51 seconds. Joey Bueno.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well,
thank you.
You've been on this show before.
When Adam was here last time.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Somehow you get less and less funny every time.
Yeah.
Incredible. You've been doing a lot of stand-up?
Dude, I haven't. I've been getting up.
Really?
Remember. Right. Yeah. It's hard to get on a mic. It's getting hard and I work late.
Have you ever thought about trying a different art form?
Yeah, I DJ, I sing, I try to walk.
You sing?
I try to. I sing 80 words.
Song that you sing?
I can do Roadhouse Blues by the Doors. You know that one?
You guys know Roadhouse Blues?
Yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey! Stop. Oh, wait, I got good news. You're a singer.
By the way, he was 2 beats away from me, like, I'm sucking dick for some laughing happy.
Yeah. It seems to be the theme of things.
Yeah, man.
Joey, give us something real about your person. We hear you talking about sugar and blow and all this shit, but to give us something in your personal life, something intrinsic to you, that maybe isn't funny on the surface, but is a part of your real life.
I pee a lot. It's fair. That's the table. I'm always peeing.
You look like a guy that wipes his butt after he pees.
Okay.
You do?
That makes sense?
Okay.
I think that's a compliment? I don't know. It's just, I don't know.
Dude, I'm always peeing. It sucks. I used to sit in the front of the broken and do it. So you put it. Sorry, that's not the most interesting thing. Yeah, I'm a speech therapist too. We're here. That's not.
We know
Yeah.
all the things we already talked about. Joey.
Right.
We're not talking about anything else in the world. Not really.
Man, I like to sing. I like to DJ. I have anxiety. I feel a lot. I work.
There he goes. Joey, now, everybody. Don't sign up again, Joey. Don't do a speed dance. For you.
Tappy, Willie Wonka is my dealer. Oompa loompa loompa loompa.
Alright. Your next comedian has been on the show before. One of the great door people here at the Comedy Mothership. Up next is going to be Billy Ray Griffin. But right now, you get the comedy stylings of Genevieve, everybody. Make the noise for Genevieve. 60 seconds uninterrupted.
What up? I know what up. Hell yeah, I couldn't work for Trump, and not for reasons why you think. Actually, I get my pussy grabbed. You know what I mean? Gotta get shit done. Come here, tiny hands. Not the sucker box, but I heard not too long ago that White Claw came out with a new drink called lemonade strawberry. That's not alarming right now, but I'm 34 years of life. Lemonade never came before strawberry. I think it's good that they got dyslexic people in the market now. You know what I mean? I bet you they happy. Like, hey, first, let me get a lot of people stuff. Think about life a little bit differently sometimes. You gotta have a different perspective. One day I was sitting outside on my balcony, depressed as hell, thinking about ending it all. And then a cousin from the hood called and was like, damn, nigga, you got a balcony?
few years ago when we first got here to Austin, and it is incredible to watch you grow. Literally the opposite of Joey Bueno. Unbelievable. Watching you the whole time, proud, not looking down, showing no weakness, not trying to remember anything or recall anything. You're doing your shit. It's a minute we've never heard before. How do you feel?
Pretty fucking good. Happy birthday, Big Titty.
Oh shit. Are indeed titties.
That's why they look down.
That is incredible. Trump, lemonade, strawberry, all hilarious, all the way through. You're not other shit.
What's up, y'all?
There's a whole new swagger. Involved in the whole there. You were on this show. You were at that other place. Showed with before that.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's anyway.
They got good water.
Yeah. But here you are, absolutely smashing. Tell us how your life has changed since working here underneath the Joe umbrella.
Man, from the Kill Tony this, like, I couldn't ask for a better start in comedy in Austin. Like, this has been fucking amazing. I'm happy that all y'all enjoying this with us. It's a process we love it. It's a good time.
Absolutely. Smashing. Here a couple few years in Michigan, right? Is there anything you miss?
Random crime.
No. How are you?
Yes, there's a helicopter. Amazing. You're absolutely. What's going on when you're not here? When you're not working?
I'm picking up racquetball, playing different comedians, winning a little ass.
Oh shit.
Yeah, racquetball.
Yeah. When black people are making rackets at a movie theater. I always like to check in with John Dees after I do black people shows. Face back out. Racquetball, huh? You playing with white people?
Yeah, white, black people, all types of people, trans people, all types of people.
Oh shit, racquetballs. Alright.
Topical.
And if you, it is incredible. Incredible. Do you have anything cool in your family?
Oh yeah, a little philanthropy after work.
Oh, shit. Philanthropy. Is that one of your cousins or something?
Yeah.
Philanthropy.
Next to my cousin, a pit bull.
I'm talking for a second. Hey, comedy gig.
Yeah, thank you.
Today, everybody. Thanks for your next comedian, Billy Ray Griffin, everybody.
So, grown up as a teenager, jerking off, more of a hopper, like, name that shit, Billy Ray bathroom, couches. Maybe that's something I've been supposed to. I don't know. I just know this though. One time I was at the laundromat, and a old lady walked in the bathroom while I was bare ass trying to fuck the bathroom. Just like my laundry, I was trying to put a
shit got so bad. My parents took me to Ashley Furniture. I ain't there to fuck Ashley. I'm there to fuck the furniture.
Very confident, ending at a strong 42 seconds. Direct eye contact, mic in the mic stand. He clapped for himself a couple times. Still the minute isn't over. I'm watching at 59 and
That's how long it lasts, but
Billy Ray Griffin. That was everything that I tried to get on Joey Bueno earlier. Like, give me something about yourself. Be embarrassed to say it. Guns blazing, right with the most.
yeah, you gotta go all the way.
Adam Ray, what do you think about this?
I mean, are you my dad? I mean, Miley Cyrus.
It depends. Is your mother a lazy boy?
Tony. Yeah.
Right. I have literally 327 questions for you right now.
You can answer all of it.
Okay. Yes. A bit interrupted. You're very excited, right? How long have you been doing stand-up for?
Like 3 years. I felt like I never had mind before. Like
we know. No one was wondering if you headlined somewhere. I don't know how many hours of I fuck shit material people. 45 minutes in, we're really hitting the wall. Okay, so Billy Ray Griffin, where do you stand up comedy? Austin, Texas?
No, I just drove here from Florida today.
Florida?
Yeah.
Today?
Yeah, today. I quit my job yesterday. It's a career I want to do.
Hey, wait.
Yeah, slow down. One thing at a time. Got all these tattoos. Drive over. Yeah.
Wait.
I got them at your mom's house. Okay. My mom died 2 weeks ago. So.
Yeah.
No, she's alive. You guys be on my side. It's all good. That's all good.
If she was dead, he'd probably be most likely to fuck her then. His love for inanimate objects is unbelievable. Billy Ray Griffin, let me ask you this. It's all moving so fast. You said that you drove here from Florida today, and you quit your job yesterday. Why would you quit your job to come here to sign up for the show?
I got an interview Wednesday at a job here in Austin, and
what job did you quit?
it was a seafood restaurant.
Oh,
yeah. Why are you saying that with a question? Where was it? Really? Pretty.
Why was that written? That was very secret.
I mean, why are you saying it like that? That's it.
Very.
Is Billy Ray real? Yeah. That's your real name, Billy Ray Griffin. Yeah, Billy Ray. I've got Billy Ray Cyrus. Grown up.
We know that. Okay.
But
Stick with Billy. You're a real rambler. Stick with me here. From the interview part of the show, your uninterrupted time is.
I have a Miley song that either.
Very good. Okay. Very good. Is that working in Tallahassee? Thank you. Let's go. You ready for it? Are you ready? What's your job interview on Wednesday?
It's at
Okay. No, waiter job that you're looking for?
Pilgrim Window.
Okay. All right.
But big interview to
Yeah. Do it.
Yeah.
All right. So this is the boss. All right. The GM Adam.
All right.
Billy Ray Griffin.
Billy Ray Griffin. Yeah. People probably.
In the chair.
That's fine. Go ahead and do that. All right. All right. No tongue sucking here, but first of all, Cyrus, anybody recall that? All right. No. Hey, we're gonna have to get rid of those tattoos. Probably get you some better pants. But first question: you know how to make eggs? I scrambled girls' vaginas. Okay, I don't think this is gonna work out. HR again, damn it!
Billy Ray.
HR's my best friend.
Billy. Are you a little bit nervous? Your face is shaking. Is that normal? Is that a normal thing? Or are you?
Be nervous about it. I love this show, dude.
I know. I get it. So, job at the breakfast. What's your living situation right now? Your job
yesterday. You drove here today. We want to know, where are you sleeping
No, dog.
tonight?
Good question.
Probably at Walmart.
But Billy Ray, stop trying to be funny. You're not that good at it. So answer the questions honestly.
At Walmart.
What is your
I
plan?
mean, I'm if I get the job interview, they go they
That's not what I'm asking. Let's try it again. Ready? Where are you
my
sleeping
car.
tonight? Okay. Okay. Do you know where you're gonna park your car?
Wherever I can find it.
Okay. What kind of car is it?
It's a 2000 Hyundai.
2000. What's your
I'm Tony. I love.
okay? I'm not going to. Sure, it has something to do with like a kitchen stool or something like that. What is it? Tell me about your.
One half from my when we broke up, she had like 300. She got like surgery. She's
Because it is. My God.
but there's
Not very sincerely about that.
when she
Billy Ray, after happened. Are you not present? Are you on?
I'm bipolar. I don't have internet, so I watch what.
Those are two.
There's different channels and shit in my head. Like I got horror, I got fucking comedy, some comedy, but like sci-fi stuff like that.
Shut up.
By the way, I don't keep on bipolar. Don't have internet out of the job interview on Wednesday.
Yeah, damn it. Yeah. I have a lot of jobs.
Yeah, good. You should your hustle. Right it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, got fired.
Okay. Craziest you got fired. It's gonna be good. This is gonna be so good. Did you hear that run?
That was a hard.
I worked at Cracker Barrel one time. It was Valentine's Day.
Were you the
This
barrel?
chick- Yeah, no, I could have been. Oh,
That's a fucking joke, Billy Ray. Just answer the question. Go ahead.
So it was at Cracker Barrel, and it was busy, and I worked with this one chick, and she's like, "Oh, you got fire in your ass, Billy. I'm gonna get my fucking ass kicked. Somebody called out." She got kicked. And I went, "No, fuck it. Neighbor down. They're cooking. They're cooking crumbles."
I'm not mad about that.
I think that's how everybody Cracker Barrel. I don't think that's Billy Ray. Is that story about your ex true?
Yeah.
Where does she live?
Near.
Near Florida, maybe. Is she dead now?
No, but the thing is.
Oh, by the way, that's how every murder starts. The thing is,
I want to have like married, but she hasn't had 2 years. Her marriage is purple spiral, but her husband has cerebral palsy.
Oh.
So, yeah,
is that why you said spiral?
maybe, probably. But like,
I think it's why. I'll give you that one. That's for you, Billy. I just said.
if she gets pissed off and comes out, wants to throw like a hand. Like my sister's autistic, she'll beat his ass for a chicken.
Okay.
Yeah.
The tattoos on you is spider web on an elbow. What does that mean?
I like Spider-Man.
Okay.
I'd open with that on Wednesday. Everyone likes Spider-Man, right?
Any other tattoos that are weird that we can see?
I have a pink camel tattoo on my toes. I have a camel toe.
You have a what?
A camel toe. And I'm like, yeah, it's a great, first game starter.
Okay. All right, Billy Ray Griffin. Well, congratulations on getting pulled out of the bucket. Here's a little joke. Nice.
Can I say something too?
Yeah, Adam Ray.
I'm gonna say one more thing. As being raised by a sweet Jewish single mom, I can't let you sleep in your fucking car tonight. I'm gonna get you a hotel for 3 nights here in Austin.
Oh, look at that!
Yeah.
Oh my God! Wow.
Just keep driving, man. I can't do that.
Okay. Go.
But hey,
Team Hustle, man, and crush that diamond with me on Wednesday. And don't you fucking jerk off in the lobby.
Fun here. I can't believe it. Adam's got a hotel.
How do I get his info? Get sick now?
Yeah, Yoni will get it.
Yoni, get his info. Get his Venmo.
Billy, how about one more time for Billy Ray Griffin, everybody? Well, the bucket. Make some noise for Brett O'Brien, everybody. Brett O'Brien. And just a little heads up, if you guys want to add some excitement to watching sports, download our favorite app, Prize Picks. On Prize Picks, you can choose any player from any sport, and I guarantee they got what you were looking for. Right, Red Band?
Yeah. Favorite players. Select more or less your projected stats. Then lock your entry in for a chance 25 times your money. It's that simple. Prize Picks is available in over 30 states like Texas, California, Florida, and more. So what are you waiting for?
Download the Prize Picks app right now and use code Tony for a 100% deposit match. Put in 100 and Prize Picks will give you 100. Put in 20 and they will give you 20. Pick up a winner at Prize Picks, the new app. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Brett O'Brien, everybody.
The kid who up in high school is now in jail for rape. Who would have thought I was the lucky one? Really bullet. Today I went to a gateway thing. Bad with women. I don't have any pickup lines, but I have drop-off lines. Like, bitch, don't tell anybody about this. My van.
Brett O'Brien with an unbelievable 60 seconds. Rock solid, well written,
Yeah.
well executed. That's how you do it. That's stand-up comedy. How long you been doing this for?
Coming up on
3 years. Been here now?
No, I started in Dallas for like 2, about a year and a half.
That's been a lot of great comedians that come out of human beings that tried to career 2 years ago. But I mean, who's saying it? And I mean, you've been doing it a while. Very good. Very fun. What's the most fun you've ever had on stage? The highlight of your career.
Bigger show here a couple months ago.
Right. Did this show and you got booked on that premiere? What did we find out about you last time you were on the show? How many different ways did I call you Jeffrey Dahmer? I had
Countless.
I bet. Can't imagine. Good thing you didn't eat it here tonight. But you didn't kill, so you're still kind of like.
No, you asked me what my parents did for work, and I didn't know what my mom did.
Did you find out some stuff?
Yeah, we found out. We called her.
Oh.
The show.
Did she watch the episode?
She watched it, yeah.
What did you find out? What she's
She's an office manager.
okay.
But
How come we? I'm sorry. How come we didn't know what he did?
I guess it best.
Yeah.
Selfish. She doesn't care about other people.
Lived with her for how long?
18 years?
Yeah. Just never came up.
Yeah.
He would come back from somewhere and you would just go, "What's up?" And she would say, "Oh man, today was crazy." Just yeah.
Yeah, it was always like, how was your day? And I was never like, yeah, how was yours?
Wow.
Man.
With her now?
Yeah, we got close after that.
Really?
That's
You're
amazing.
bringing people together
That's amazing.
in every single way.
Good for you.
What we do.
When I asked my follow-up, what have you learned since we reconnect? Like, what additional facts about mom do you now take an interest in? First
all, you looked right at me when you said that, which I am, but you shook your head like, I didn't think she looked good. Which, yeah. Well, okay, so is that good or bad?
Well, it should be helping. You do have that. You do have Jews are famously funny, and you perform Jews.
Yeah.
What's your dad? What's your dad? You have some white hair.
He's Irish.
Oh,
Yeah.
better than German.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, your mom's Jewish. You look like you turned on the chambers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No? Just maybe some light German hair. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, we can move on.
What do you do for work right over at?
Texas.
Okay. What do you do for fun? How does a guy like you?
Yeah. But you know, I try to,
Not eat people. Sorry. Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
drink and go out with some friends, play golf. Very.
When you go out with friends, what do you tend to do?
Go to a bar and drink and go to comedy shows, concerts.
Okay. All right.
Any good concerts recently?
I'm going to Widespread Panic tomorrow.
Nice.
Wow. Oh shit. I bet Ohio's going to that too.
No, fuck them, dude. I'm an 87. That's my witness there. Count me out.
O'Brien, what's your love life like?
I have a girlfriend.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Amazing. How long have you been with her?
About like a year.
Okay. What did she do?
She just graduated
High school.
She works at a country club.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Benefits?
Yeah, play golf.
One.
No. Austin Country Club?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Third favorite course in the city. Why that we became friends here today.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
I really like I don't have pickup lines, drop-off lines. That's really funny take. Are there other, like, alts to that you thought of? Or are there other real-life drop-off lines you've said in your past? That'll make it.
No, I did have like some other ones, but I don't remember.
All right, cool. Tony?
Go back to your relationship for a second.
Fuck, dude. Yes, and here's the story.
Is she a car girl?
No, she works in the pro shop.
Okay. All right. They're kicking Genevieve off the racquetball courts right now. Sorry, exactly your type of queen. Okay. Let me ask you this. I find myself intrigued by kind of proper style. What do you like in the bedroom? How do you keep things exciting in the bedroom? Are strictly missionary.
Yeah, pretty vanilla.
Yeah. What's the wildest thing you've ever done to your girlfriend? Okay, you're in a safe space here. No one makes a safe space better than Joe Rogan.
I mean, 69. I don't think that.
Whoa!
Fucking yeah, dude! Wow, listen to Pen. Yeah.
69 would be the root of 1,192, so that's pretty exciting. Holy shit. What is it? You only did it once. You say that you did 69, but like the other time.
Sick, right? 69.
What?
It's not that cool, 69.
Why isn't it that cool? Describe to us what your expectations were and what the results were on why it wasn't. Because if you like pussy on your face and looking at an asshole while getting your dick sucked, I promise you it's pretty fucking cool. I mean, I don't know. Weird one. It's fun looking at an asshole.
By the way, can you imagine him at Joey Brino's speech therapy class as a guest speaker? It's just 69 ain't that cool. To be honest with you. Whatever you've heard.
We're gonna find out though she's like 5 feet tall. He doesn't even get the ass or push. There you go, Red Band. Thank you. All right, back to
Very good. I mean, so expectations of the 69 and the results of the 69. What were you expecting it to be like? What was different? Time. Answer honestly.
I mean, smell of an apple directly in your nose.
Oh,
A dirty bitch, you said. Don't you dare say that. Too sweet.
wow.
Yeah, she's sweet. She's sweet. She's sweet. She's a sweet woman. I thought you said the asshole was sweet for me. I swear to God, that's what I just heard. Oh, man. Thank you. She's sweet. But her asshole ain't. Yeah. Okay. But, did you already say that? Yeah.
Right after a shift, right after the Taco Tuesday or something like that. Like,
It wasn't like, it was, I don't know, I guess you should use breath or something like that.
we get it. It's a fly red band. You completely redeemed yourself. 569. So you butt smell?
Her butt smelled, yeah.
That is tremendously disappointing.
I wasn't
You guys
thrilled
have
either.
a day or anything like that at your place?
Today, I'm looking for it.
Single ply toilet paper right now? Just to
We got some
napkins, Whataburger or something like that? Yeah. Good question. Matt Mueling only speaks once every 6 months, and he just spoke right now. His question was, say it again. There you go, Matt Mueling at guitar and asking his question. Sweet pumpernickel. Threads and fucking head. And it's a 6 string and each the ding.
Yeah. Good.
Hand sanitizer, like a whole handful, put it on regular.
Medical advice. Right there. Very good. So interesting. That was your first time eating ass. Or I mean, being near an ass. Well, you didn't even eat the ass, did you? You smelled it.
I didn't eat it. Correct.
Shocking. Shocking. Yeah. Yeah. Get the feeling you're going to get a lot of feedback from this episode. A lot of people telling you, get in there. Dive in. Give it a second shot. How many of you think you should? Brett, very, very good set.
I'd love to have you open the secret show.
Yeah,
Do you have one of these already? There you go. Brett O'Brien, everybody. Name shouted to my producer earlier. He says that no one was in the back of this name, which is very exciting. That means that it might be one of you that signed up. Is that action here? That's action? Oh, wow, here he is. Look up. Look at this. All the way to the back he goes. It's always good. You guys have your own representative here tonight. That's action. Coming from the audience.
I think we should keep it up one time for the man who's managed to keep this ship afloat in turbid yellow seas of cancel culture, Mr. Tony. Tony also grew up without knowing his father most of his childhood. He was a few blocks away. But he finally come around when I was about 6 years old and in and out. And when I turned 12, my mom wanted child support. So he was like, hell no, it's going to go faster for me. So I went to live with him, and when I turned 13, he asked a profound question. He said, "Got any?" Which I knew what he was talking about because I knew my grandpa was holding VHS, and I learned how to tug it with 3 fingers. Grant dresser. So, but I answered him honestly, and I said, no. He said, were you going to be a faggot all your life? No. I said, well, I was fucking my aunt when I was 12.
Okay. Is that your real last name?
Oh, okay. All right. I've just met you. I would read your autobiography.
Yeah. It's
That was 5 stories in
so that mash up the first 2 Joe Dirt, Forrest Gump, and Big Fish so far.
Wow.
Okie doke. Seth, let's talk about it. So, this is your first time doing stand-up comedy? How about a hand for Seth?
Inspired by you.
Really?
Yeah. Not even knowing the show, I actually watched your Theo Vaughn interview, and I love that guy. That led me to the show, and then I watched a bunch of people come here. I'm like, shit, I can.
Wow. Cool. And you fucking did, by the way. 3-finger jerk off and friend treasure cum stories and your dad's fucking your family. Yeah.
My nanny, you're my nanny.
Yeah. That's what you just said. Yeah.
Incredible. So Seth, what do you do for work?
Well, up until Friday, I did restaurant management most of my life, and have been recently doing home inspections for business clearance letters, finding termites and shit like that. I live in the country, but I mostly drive to the urban areas of Atlanta.
I could listen to you talk forever.
That's that hillbilly.
You are about as funny as cancer, but I gotta tell you, you have swagger to you. It is unbelievable. I don't even know what the answer is. I don't even know what I asked. You're like a fucking hillbilly hypnotist.
Yeah. The soothing quality of your voice, for sure.
Appreciate
it. Yeah. Well, what do I do for work? Well, I'll tell you.
Until Friday, I was in the restaurant business.
I was doing a home inspection.
You can't go to the bathroom in here. I feel like it's something you might have said at some point in your life, no? Yeah.
Alright, Seth, let's talk about it. So, what else in your life? Have you ever tried anything like this before?
No, I don't know.
Have you ever been on a stage before?
No.
So comfortable.
Well, we fucking better 8 miles if you put your name in the bucket.
What the fuck did you just say, dude? I mean, but I was inspired. I tried to better put your 8 mile in a bucket. If you can fly here, you can walk back. I was like, wait, what?
And everybody understood what the fuck I was saying.
Yeah, they did. They did.
A natural entertainer discovered here tonight. What's one thing that like a speech or a show or anything that you've ever done before? You ever have to give like a wedding speech or?
I'm ordained. I've done actually officiated weddings.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see how that would be.
Yeah.
Composed.
Yeah. My brother took me into it.
Wow. What's your
Even
love?
a lesbian.
Oh, shit. I knew we were going to get a statement like that sooner or later. We were like 2 points away from even a good look. Scissor cows. Even help them get making, you know, I didn't look. Did it? There. I mean, fuck, we were so close.
Rerunning those valves are fun.
Yeah.
You are something else. What's your love life like?
Oh. Yeah. I guess I could get the audience.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, absolutely.
Never have one too many. I don't mean psychedelics, dicks, or whatever it is. I mean kids. Because eventually one of you is not going to be the other's expectation. So one is three.
You had 3 women at the same
No.
time? Oh. See, I get so, I get like dizzy when you start talking. I can't really pay attention. Well, I gotta tell you, Tony, there's be like that's sometimes you only get one shot.
Yeah.
Alright. you into hobbies of sex?
Well, I mean, choice would be take some acid and go to fucking see Roger Waters, Sturgill.
What great taste do you have? Roger Waters, Theo Vaughn, these are all some of my favorite people on planet Earth. Incredible. You're a cool guy.
Yeah, you are too. That's one fucking one.
What
Wait, that felt a little threatening.
what kind of car do you have? I feel like you have a wagon with horses.
No, it was a minivan full of kids. Not always.
Full kids. How old are your three kids?
9, 5, and 2.
Wow.
And I'm 42.
All boys?
No, girls.
They know you that you're trying stand up tonight?
Yeah, they know I come to Austin. I mean, relationship. And things needed to change,
Wait, your relationship with your kids?
My wife.
Oh.
Yes.
You're not with her anymore.
Well, I mean, this is all.
Oh, recently?
How recently?
Well, I mean, fucking. But things were. Okay, so.
Wait. Where did you leave your wife and kids exactly? Where are they right now?
They're in family.
Do I gotta get a hotel for you too? Fuck, what have I done?
I was thinking.
It is crazy to think that you and Billy J. Griffin are driving here from two different states at the same
Probably passed each other on the freeway.
No. I was damn. I got a Greyhound. My wife said, so she drops me off in Atlanta. Fuck it, you talking crazy? That's crazy.
That pussy's crazy is the name of your special. Don't look back.
Just say that.
You said that.
Greyhound.
Right.
Get out of the van, lady comes up with big security jackets. This but another stupid white boy hanging your ass and get my shit. Then a dude's got a freebase. You need something? Come see me. That fucking next guy's on.
Let's go back for just a second.
Okay.
You say you're gonna have to find another stupid ass white boy. Is that insinuating that the woman that told you that you have to pay for parking is a black woman?
No, well, that's always. Listen, he's
I love watching people that have never been on a stage before learn timing. You wanted to talk so bad right then, but the drums and the horns were still going.
No, it was your face. Really. But I don't blame her at all.
Right? Yeah. Working her hustle. I get it. Absolutely.
Do your thing.
Your kids say anything encouraging? You told me you were going to come do stand up?
No, my little boy tried to make it. I thought that was funny.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Okay. So what do you think's going to happen? What's your plan on going back to your family? Your kids that you abandoned in Georgia just yesterday. Very excited to find out what's next. After this amazing performance, you're rock solid on stage, this sound of the night.
There really is looking in the fucking mirror and talk to God, man, and figure this shit out.
Oh, you're on acid.
No. Over it. No, I'm just saying that's what I gotta do. Visit and see, and try to create something and make it where I do not want to lose my relationship, but I'm not going to have a toxic relationship.
Right.
And maybe my wife can learn to fucking appreciate things that I do. Not there. I don't bitch. I mean, I go fucking 16 hours for fucking 2 hours. I'm a fucking bitch. You know what I mean?
No, 100%. What was the last thing she said to you before you walked out that door?
She dropped.
Yeah. And
says I'm leaving you right here. She wrote a note. I wrote you a note.
Don't you give that black bitch any of our money?
Oh, can I read that? Can I read the note?
She
You
did
mind?
not write you a note.
You left it.
I think I flushed it down.
And then she grabbed me and kissed me, and I was like, hell.
Oh, yeah.
Why did you fuck me that last night?
You go meet Hans Kim. And you show.
So yeah, but in all honesty, I mean, my goal today was to fucking relax and come here, and I wasn't going to be the bitch that didn't sign up, and then but tomorrow I'm going to hit the ground running and see if there's something that I can create here.
Let's fucking go, dude.
You what a magical philosophy. Well, I don't know how many people in the audience signed up, but I know 173 are in the audience. That means your odds of getting full time are literally more than 100 in 173. And meanwhile, you got pulled out. I think believing in God and doing a lot of acts really helped you. Congratulations on your first appearance. Even though your set is blatantly a first time set, I found your interview and everything to be so intriguing. Take a big pill, Tony, just with you. Your name already have them loaded up in the back. Ladies and gentlemen, your next comedian goes by the name of Margot, everyone. Margot.
Hi everyone. I just celebrated 3 years of right. You're welcome. I'm doing you all a favor by not drinking right now. I was never like my friends. We used to go out and like, woo, let's get shots. And I'm like, let's get bottled, right? He's like, do you want to buy? No, I want to fuck your dealer. Different. I recently went on a date with this guy and he was basically like an addicted but person. Totally trash. The whole time we're eating dinner, he's talking about he's Mexicans, like racist, and I'm like, but you're Puerto Rican. Fuck. I thought that was basically the same thing. We go back to his place. Get real with you guys. He stelted me. You know what that is? It's when they take the condom off, right? I fucking caught him red-handed and I leave and I get in my car and I think, you know, I got one more thing to say to this dude. So I sent him a message like this, like, hey dude, I just fucked up what you did and good luck with the herpes. Joke's on you, bro.
Welcome to the show, Margot. How long have you been stand-up comedy?
3 months.
3 months. Awesome. All of it here in Austin?
Yeah.
Wow. Where you're from, born and raised?
No, I'm from San Diego. I've been here like 10 years.
Okay. What made you move from San Diego?
My parents.
Oh, everybody moved here.
Yeah, my parents moved out here to retire. And I'm a single mom, and they were like, free daycare. Hey.
Okay. You talk about Mexicans and Puerto Ricans. What ethnicity are you?
My mom's Creole, my dad's white.
Okay. You came out basically Mexican.
Yeah.
Wow.
Basically.
Incredible.
Yeah. Spanish stuff, so.
Okay, that makes sense. Margo, what do you do for work?
I'm in SaaS sales. I sell technology. Software as a service.
All right. Software as a service. SaaS. Never heard of that before.
I shouldn't have used that word, but yeah, it's tech sales.
Okay. All right. And you haven't had a drink in 3 years, but by the color of your hair, I'm guessing you love Bud Light. You consider yourself a hip person?
I'd like to think so. A kid's mom.
How old's your kid?
10.
Whoa! 10 years old. How old were you when you had this kid?
25.
Oh, okay. Wow. You've taken good care of yourself.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
I quit drugs. I was working.
Okay. That happens. Like, it's almost like we're doing a lot and then getting sober.
Yeah, out of vanity, I got sober, for sure.
Incredible. What was your bottom that you hit that made you realize that you have to be sober?
Oh, okay, that's rough.
Well, your kid was 7 at the time.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that has something to do with
Well, I was sober for 7 years. I got sober when I got pregnant with him, and I had a 5 months.
and that 5 months.
I did all the drugs. Like, there were so many drugs that came out.
What started? Like, what was the spark? Like, what was the first night where you're like, okay, I'm just gonna have a drink? Or like,
it was like 2 years of depression, basically. But my plan was just to do it for the weekend. Like, I got a sitter and a hotel. I'm like, I'm just gonna get loaded for the weekend.
Plan.
Yeah. Consider know what you're gonna do?
Yeah, I wanna go.
Yeah, you didn't say that.
No, I'm
gonna Target for a couple minutes.
Right, yeah.
What's gonna
weekend.
So my bottom was my kid calling me and saying, you know, I'm worried about you. You sound like a grown ass man.
Right.
Well, did he sound like you were so fucked up, or did it sound like you?
Sound like Seth Action? Was he like, I really hope that you find a way to find it in your heart
Just
to
about.
come back home? Really, you know, sometimes
You know, you could drive anywhere, but
opportunities like this, and I need a mother, and you need a son, and we can really help each other out. We have one shot.
my dad was getting pussy at his age at 13. Granted, it was my sister, but it was still pussy. You know, but you can fly anywhere. You got a credit card.
Margo, here you are. You have a 10-year-old. You're living in Austin. You're doing stats for a living. What's your love life like?
Oh, it's complicated.
Yeah, tell us more.
I mean, I like to have fun.
What does that mean?
I'm on all the apps, you know, I like to hang out and have fun.
Like, what's the last like hookup you had? What is it? How does that go down for your life?
Well, I haven't gone regular hookups. That's me like weekly, and then other than that,
What's that guy? White boy, black
he's
guy?
Latino.
Latino.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like short.
What's your favorite thing about him? What does he do that makes him your regular? Must be something.
Well, his dick is my favorite thing.
Oh,
Good answer.
Yeah.
Tonight's well-timed sound effect of the night is brought to you by.
Indeed. Well, peanut butter whiskey available in bars. Margo. Very, very interesting. So you live by yourself with the 10-year-old?
Yeah. Yeah, we live in Lakewood.
Okay, that's nice. Right? Out there by the water?
Yeah.
Does your Mexican boyfriend swim to you or
No. So he's 27, and he's Latino, so he lives with his parents. I sneak in through the back at night.
something?
Yeah, I do.
Have they been out there, or they?
No, like, Uncle taught me times I left late, and they were like coming up from work or whatever. I was like, oh,
Like, hey, some big hair chupacabras in the backyard right now.
You did accents, Tony.
Cool. What else are you into? What do you do for fun?
So like I'm into meditation, 'cause I'm sober, and I just recently took up ghost hunting.
Whoa. Oh my goodness. You find anything?
Not yet, no. I'm taking my kids though. I thought it'd be a good idea.
Oh, yeah, that's a great way to scare the shit out of a 10-year-old.
Yeah, we didn't find any ghosts. Already scared.
Right. Exactly. You gotta guess that a 10-year-old would be frightened.
By the way, I had a single mom too, but she treated me like fucking McDonald's or some shit like that. Now let's go find some spirits at 10 a.m. But that's cool. It's your son or daughter?
Boy.
Boy, yeah. Is he into it?
Yeah, he's into it.
Yeah.
We watch his ghost hunting show on
Oh, cool.
YouTube.
Is that in the light bulb? Have you thought about hunting tobacco?
He's in California. We just saw him for spring break. He was in prison for like 10 years.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
For what? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he got out a year ago, and then we saw him for the first time for spring break.
In Mexico.
No, he's white.
Oh. How much drugs? 10 years
A
old.
kilo.
Weed?
Oh, no.
Yeah. Kilo of weed in California won't get you 10 years.
No, a kilo of methanol.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that is incredible. So did you go to jail when you were pregnant? When you just
My
had
son
it?
was 5 weeks old.
What an American hero. Look at you. No, it's incredible. You fucking did it. You got your life together. You're out here having fun, taking chances. A real single promise make the world go round. The goddamn American way. You're out here fucking having fun, killing it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Here's a big joke, folks.
Thank you.
I'm in the giving mood tonight. A lot of these people can't find all
and he got stuck in Florida, unfortunately. Turns out they didn't have 2 airline seats back there.
David Lucas was stuck in the airplane watching Cool Never Been Running. He came down with a big case of fudge sickle cell anemia. But he is a movie buff. David is a movie buff. He thinks the movie is based on his diabetes. But I wish he was here. I fucking miss him. I fucking miss him, dude. I haven't seen something that big and ashy since 9/11, and I miss David. I miss David. What I'm trying to say is I miss David. I wish he was here. Is he on OnlyFans or OnlyGams? I don't know. But I miss David.
Make some noise for Adam Ray. Your next comedian goes by the name of James Fagan, everybody. James Fagan, Fagan. Absolutely incredible. Here's some exciting information for those of you listening at home that might not know, but the new Sony merch store is open and something. That is a brand new state-of-the-art merch store. Check that out at killmerch.com. Online streaming availability to the 10-year anniversary episode. We sold out in 1 hour. We sold 3,000 tickets in Austin, Texas, in 1 hour. June 7th, live. We'll be streaming, and the information on how to get that stream. Here he is, everybody. James Fagan, everyone.
Thank you. Got a good mic here, by the way. I like this mic. How many bucks? Damn, Joe Rogan. You're about to get like spend whole this mic. Better than fucking Sunset over there. Guys, Bill, touch dude. Top job. You guys wouldn't believe it. More than anything in the entire world, my family, my son's job. I'm sure most when we got a this. But at that point, I'll do one more. I did the find it there.
Let's stop the bear. I want to hear this one more since you were able to do one joke in your minute.
Maybe this one more. All right. Well, it's not a great one, but I did go on a vacation, guys. I did go on a vacation to a little town called Paris, France. Maybe you've heard of it. I got a blowjob at a brothel for $200. The boom room here in Austin, Texas, for half that. City love my ass. I can get that. Also a side of crab, Tony.
Very good.
I'll do one more.
Sorry.
Okay.
You got 2 catchphrases. Oh, she did.
Spent 25 seconds on the microphone. Let's just jump right into it. James, how long have you been doing stand-up comedy?
About 2 months now.
2 months. Where at?
Baltimore and also here in Maryland.
Shoot.
Wow.
Fuck my ass. God damn. Jesus.
3 catchphrases.
Fuck my ass. Oh, man. Did I just call this place Maryland? Oh, I really fucked up the whole thing. One more. What is microphone?
Right or what?
I sell Adobe software.
Okay. Wow.
Satan is
Okay. Very good. All right. I wasn't even gonna ask.
not even a joke.
I love it. Okay. So, what does a guy like to do for fun? You're a very, very interesting looking man. You seem like you wouldn't be on stage.
Well, you would be right about that. Yeah, I do love YouTube.
Okay.
What's your best rabbit hole? Like, what do you like to venture down?
I could go as far as like what politics, YouTube, like where I
Just based on this response, I'm not quite comfortable asking a follow-up question, but there is security here. But let's just okay. So I guess I don't know, like fails, like people getting hurt or like animal videos, like sick shit.
very unorthodox. It's gonna be weird to say it.
Go ahead, James. Just say it.
Then I'll do one more.
Give us the whole.
Dude, I watch like PewDiePie videos. No, you don't. Fuck off. It's crutch. Like, fuck out of here.
All right. No one cares about that.
Yeah.
Let's. What do you do? What do you do to hang out? Other humans. You're not in front of your computer.
Oh, yeah, when I'm not. I just picked up bowling. I've been.
Welcome back to No Shit.
I played tennis since I was a kid.
Yeah.
My dad used to force me to play tennis.
Right, because you didn't want to leave. Right.
Yeah, because I was white.
What?
I wasn't that white. Like,
What do you think? Literally. What?
who wants to pick a racket and throw it up against like another person, throw the other people?
You never even tennis works the entire time you played it. Yeah, I've been playing tennis. I mean, it's weird when you're beating the shit out of a person with a tennis racket. I'm like, how the sport isn't getting any higher? I need my shit up.
Man, I can't do the shit boom boom, right? How do I throw this out you?
Who did that? Was it Baltimore, Maryland, or was it in a little city called Paris, France?
Yeah.
Do they know that you're doing this?
You make them laugh, like when you guys are hanging out. Do they find?
My parents don't find me funny at all. Probably much like you as well.
You're very funny.
You're the only one that's told me.
Get you a hotel.
James, do you have a look that makes me want to ask what's the creepiest thing you've ever jerked off? Be honest here. Try to be funny. Be honest. What's something that's made you come that you watched online? I know. It had to bring you to completion. You felt kind of guilty about it afterward. It's your question. You're the only one that's been asked it all night. We want your answer specifically. You're shaking your head like it's something that you can't say. What is the answer? Creepiest thing you've ever seen? Very good. Okay, now answer the real question. Very good. Let me remind you, you're not. I didn't think you got. I know you didn't answer the question, you idiot. Podcast James.
I do enjoy it, like big tits porn, very much.
That's
like
not what I'm
fat guys that just have ginormous tits. Gay.
Oh, you're gay. Are you really gay? That makes you that much more interesting if you are. Are you?
Does it?
Fucking are you, James? Look me in my eyes. Are you gay?
Well.
Hold that
There
thought.
you go.
We'll be right
There
back.
you go. James Smaggin, everybody. There you go. Put the mic in the mic stand. You're a horrible interview. You're so annoying. Super annoying. Don't shake these people. No more handshaking.
Trying to be supportive.
Hunter Carney is next. Hunter Carney. Somebody getting Hunter Carney? Hunter Carney. The show's going a little long. Red Band wants to end it. Should we keep going? There's also a good chance to tell you that I can't tell you why, but fans watching around the world, all of you that complain about not being able to get a ticket to Kill Something, we're not doing the road. So that's something to keep in mind. To see the show, you have to come to Austin. I made with brain. I'm going to do stand-up. I'm announcing a huge tour second half of this year. But Kill Tony is here in Austin, and some inside information that I'll tell you is clear your schedule for New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve, we might have enough space for you to buy a ticket and see a show. Why not plan a little vacation and deal with your family all Christmas, that entire week? Why not treat yourself? You might want to be in Austin on New Year's Eve. Announcement coming in a month or two that you're not going to fucking believe. Hunter Carney is next on Kill Tony. You guys still having fun out there? How many of you like it when comedians do good on the show? How many of you like it when comedians do bad on the show? Hunter Carney. Yeah, how's everybody? You guys good? My name is and I realized that my name is redneck professional back to back. College wasn't going to be, you know what I mean? Like for fuck's sake, my name should have just been Rat Tail. You'll be like, hey y'all, my name's Rat Tail. A little longer. Ketchup. Ketchup here. He's never met a black person before. Like if you put my name on a record player and you hit forward, you go, Hunter, Michael Carney. Put it in reverse, you go, Ray Cyrus, Hunter, Michael, Bring a Mountain Dew can get in. Hunter, Mike, Speed, oh man, you get it. I had three babysitters growing up. I had a stepdad, a WWF Monday Night Raw, and a bottle of NyQuil. We'd be watching wrestling, and we'd be watching wrestling, and I'd be like, can we change the channel? My stepdad would say no, and I would say why, and he would say because Stone Cold said so. Ladies and gentlemen, it's thank you guys so much. Carney, back and forth to just your name, a little bit more about your actual life. I also was partly raised by Monday Night Raw. It was no joke. I was in a trailer park, not the whole time, but it was a hefty amount. Enough. It was just a little kid with 30 big dreams, I guess. Incredible. You know. How old are you? I am 37 years old. 37 years old. How long have you been doing stand-up? 5 years now. 5 years. Yeah. Where at? I did 4 years in Denver. That area. Great place. Yeah. Montgomery. Great Sam Allen. Comedy Works. Me too. Sam Talent was my first ever open mic actually prior there. And I signed up, host. Yeah, and then he didn't. And I got to literally like, yeah, no. I didn't even know. I didn't know. Then I spent 2 years in LA, which was a mistake. What 2 years was that? 2020. Oh yeah, that would be the worst. Yeah. That's Red Band and our greatest. You're literally like, wow, we've been here for 2 decades. I live very low. Yeah, I live basically in Little Armenia. Okay, it's one of the 101 in Vermont right there. Yeah, I'm the attic. And it was me and the gang members there. Comedian, I don't have any money. So yeah, strangely enough, that was one of the safest places during that in LA. Because all the nice vandalized. Yeah. There was no cops. Well, there's some shootings, nothing too crazy, nothing happening. Right. So, June 2020, you spent 2 years there. Tell us about the 2 years of I got to explain to these people who life during that period. There was a lot of dogs and a lot of that you were the border. No, just border. Yeah, I was
steady diet. I basically I got the fucking embarrassing. I got the a little bit of the acting bug inside of the comedy. So I went there every single agent. You? And I was like, okay, I guess I got to get the fuck out of here. So, what were you doing that prompted that response? Just sending emails, headshots, and shit you're supposed to do. And they were like, fucking no. He was 35 years old. No.
Adam Ray.
Yeah, just you know that you were. No, nothing wrong with it. You look like that's where I work now. Like I know I had like all the makeup and all the shit that you're supposed to do. I had like the leather. Yeah. Get the job. But yeah. So bad I had the fucking like leather coat and it took me with the and then like military fatigue headshot. Is that you? Were you trying to be like what you thought an actor was? That second. Yeah. Sure. You would so this if we were buying what's your name again? Hunter, that's right. If we were buying the Hunter County action figure, this is what we would get. Yeah, and it would come with a food. Yeah, for sure. This wardrobe. Like the hey, like what was that who those who James Fagan. So like I feel like you would still support James Fagan. 100%. If I'm casting a movie, you have like video store vibes right now, right? Yeah. Sure. So maybe you gotta lean more into like what you are. Your vibe too. Like, you got good energy. You're very comfortable. So like I could see a clerk's type. Absolutely. Yeah. But not a leather jacket. You're trying to be Danny Zuko. I had the worst. The guy was. I looked at him afterwards. I was like, God damn it. Right. But yeah, I knew that was not going to be.
Hunter, let's talk about this. 37 years old. What do you do for work?
I work.
You are the cook. You're the take the orders. You cook the food.
Yeah.
Is it a specific food truck where it's plugging? Or?
Yeah, I work in all the.
Oh man! Wow. Could have said anything else.
I don't. Yeah.
Excited. Literally the only food truck in this city that I don't like, but I don't want to affect your job.
Yeah. That way, yeah. And it's right now it's
very inconsistent.
It's yeah. There's nothing I got nothing for that.
You work the late shift there?
Yeah.
You owe me €1, so I
literally do. I ordered a fucking.
Only 4 a.m. food trucks out there, right? What time do you guys close?
Yeah, 3 p.m.
Yeah. And so one time I put an order in there, and then they said, yeah, they just put the thing in my face. I saw the order go out. Is that you?
No, I only work with things. I don't let them. I don't let them do it my nights. And fuck that.
Smart man. Okay. So Hunter, what? 37 years old. How long did you move to Austin?
I've been here for about 8 months now. So doing a lot of open mics, music.
What kind of music? What are we?
I own a music studio in Denver.
Okay.
I did a lot.
Do you play music?
Yeah, I do. I play drums. I play drums.
Do you really play drums? How long have you played drums for?
I play on and off. And also like kind of studio musician.
How long have you played drums for?
Like 5 years now.
5 years? Yeah. We have a Mexican drummer. So, he's a very humble drummer. Let's see what happens here. Now, how well you do the show. There is a dance. Right now, we got this tradition. All time, the drummers are undefeated, the resident drummer. But if you beat him in a drum solo competition, which the audience decides, I don't even decide. It's an inside job. Every time we've done this, the crowd decides. If you win, you become the full-time drummer every episode of Kill Tony. That includes every Monday here at the Mothership, the ACL Live Theater, June 10th, and other massive fun things coming up that I can't even talk about. But you want to win this. The crowd decides.
Okay.
Also, not only do you get Michael's job, but a part of the catch of this is that if you win, he has to take your job. Working at a food job.
Yeah, okay.
Professional drummer. Down for best musician on the planet. The last thing he wants to do is work in a food truck. Get back there, Hunter. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Mexican drama.
I asked her. She did say Jimmy, I was calling.
I don't think they're Mexican.
She said that the information was really shocking and surprising, but
Struggling my life.
information. I was tired of my entire life revolving around the research for James Houston. So we felt like we had to go to TTG service where Jesus.
More time for one of the five-bar legends
Like
of
any
Bill
hero,
Sullivan.
say bye, you get to the chapter and move on. That way, James.
Going like
Prepared a nice memorial and flowers to put on the water. And initially, they didn't have any emotion, seemed fine. And it came time to throw the flowers in the water, and I told James, I said, James Houston has always been an important part of your life. He's always going to be an important part of who you are as a person. It's time if you have to and finish living your life.
Make sure you sign up for an instant match. Thank you, Rose, the security guard, servo, peanut butter. Love you guys. Love you. Thank you so much. Good night, everybody.
That was the final fucking